All right, welcome, everyone. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan. Give thanks to the Most High. Happy Father's Day. You know what I mean? Hope everybody have had an opportunity to at least reach out to their dads. Tonight, we're going to cover a few stories that I saw in the newspaper. One of them regarding Joe Biden, another one regarding Donald Trump, another one regarding a young lady that was reported to have been missing. And we're going to talk about beach access, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about beach access. So, as you're coming, please remember to like and share the video. Thank you in advance. Oh, thank God, I'm able to see. Okay, wonderful. I was kind of worried that I won't be able to see the chat over this side and the people. Yeah, I was kind of worried. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit worried there. I've been having some problems, with the computer from time to time. So thank God it appears as if it's working. Yeah, man, come on in, guys. Come on in. Welcome. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Do remember to endorse the like button and the share button. Just copy the link and share it at least 5 people and let them know that I'm live. Social media algorithm sometimes is not how would I put it? It's not the most reliable. So the best thing is when the ones that actually get a notification when you guys come in and share the live, there's a lot more legitimacy. Let me say that. Give me I'm back. Alright. Just put this sticker on the screen. Gonna play this audio in the meantime. Yep. Let me play this audio in the meantime. Hey y'all, please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all come in sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man, and share the live stream. Come on now, stop playing. Support. The like button is free, heard?
Don't ever believe that a politician is a leader. Don't ever believe that. Because the system that we have produces politicians. It doesn't produce leaders. And so you can have a politician who knows nothing about leadership, and he's leading you. Politicians are concerned about the next election. That's all they're interested in. That's why they cannot be leaders. Good night, TikTok. But leaders are different. Leaders are concerned about the next generation. I want you to compare those two thoughts the next time you have a politician come to your house wanting to vie for your vote. Just ask it, what is your vision for my children? I will sit and listen for 20 minutes for you to tell me what it is. He will leave your house. Because he has no interest in your children's children. His concern is to stay in power, to keep the position, to win the next election. This is why they cannot lead. When you are going to have a conversation with a politician, you should actually try this as a test. You, by the way, as a citizen of a community, you have a right to be seen by the mayor. I hope you know that. If you voted for a mayor, the mayor works for you. Therefore, you have a right to see him. You can make an appointment to see any public officer you voted for. Did you know that? That's your legal right. If he don't want to see you, you can take him to court. That's democracy. So I want you to make an appointment to go and see your mayor or go and see your governor and just say, I want 30 minutes with you, sir. And ask him about that list right there. And sir, what is your purpose for being in leadership in this city? What is your purpose? The first question will make him very nervous. Second question, what is your passion for our community? He'll be wondering what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I just want to build roads and bridges and provide jobs. No. What is your passion? And this is why we need to question the leaders we have. And so I have a little thought here. I call it politics versus leadership. Let's talk about it for a second. Number one, politicians focus on programs, not vision. Number two, politicians' priority is securing the next election, not securing the next generation. Their focus is different. Number three, politicians are preoccupied with promises, not purpose. What we need is statesmen. Statesmen. We don't need more politicians. A statesman is an interesting human. A statesman think of the next generation.
That's what we need, ladies and gentlemen. We need more statesmen, not more politicians. Politicians, all them think about is, well, not all of them, you know. And you have to know, you have to differentiate, you have to question, you have to probe. And when you probe, just like what you said, ask them the question. And when you probe, you're going to realize who is a politician and who is a statesman. You get me? But anyway, let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Alright. We start off with a story. Judge Joe Biden, quickly.
eGleaner classifieds mobile apps. Sign it. Judge denies Biden's bid to block release of transcripts linked to special counsel inquiry. Updated 6 hours ago, 1 minute. A federal judge on Friday rejected former United States President Joe Biden's attempt to block the Trump administration from releasing to a conservative group the recordings that Biden made with a ghostwriter. U.S. District Judge Dabney Friedrich found that the public interest in the material outweighed whatever privacy rights Biden had, but she effectively put her ruling on hold for up to 3 weeks so Biden could appeal. The recordings were obtained by special counsel Robert Hur in the course of his investigation into whether Biden improperly retained classified documents while a senator and vice president. Republicans in Congress demanded them after Hur declined to file charges against the then president. Biden's Democratic administration refused to turn over the recordings and transcripts from 2016 and 2017, leading congressional Republicans to hold his Attorney General Merrick Garland
Christopher, big up.
President Donald Trump's Justice Department authorized the release of the materials. That led Biden last month to sue to seek to block the release to a staffer at the Conservative Heritage Foundation who had formally requested the records. Biden objected to the release as an invasion of privacy, saying the recordings included him discussing sensitive personal matters, such as the death of his older son, Beau Biden. But Friedrich found that the administration redacted that material. The judge wrote that the materials contain no mention of highly sensitive topics like illness or death, nor do they mention any non-public persons, including members of Biden's family. Representatives for Biden did not immediately comment, but asked Friedrich to bar release of the material while they appeal her decision. The Justice Department did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Friedrich was nominated by Trump, a Republican, in 2017. Hur's year-long investigation led to a 345-page report that questioned the effects of Biden's age and his mental competence, but recommended no criminal charges against the then 81-year-old. Hur said he found insufficient evidence to prosecute a case in court successfully.
Interesting story. All when them left, out of office, them still have the answer, You understand what I deal with? But I feel like saying they left out of office, they still have to go in front of the judge. Right? And that's why some of the people in this country in a power, you know, they might try buy time, you know, by using the court, but eventually what is in the dark must come to the light, yeah? This is a sad story. More lives being lost, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. But it's one thing, you know, God word have to come to pass, man. So Jamaica, we continue not to listen, we continue not to repent as an entire country, and these are the results.
eGleaner classifieds mobile apps. Sign in, subscribe now. Latest 3 shot, 2 fatally, including 17 in Nago Head in Portmore.
Sad,
Updated 4 hours ago, 1 minute red.
sad.
The Major Crime Investigation Division is probing the shooting of 3 people, 2 fatally, in Nago Head, Portmore, St. Catherine on Sunday morning. The deceased have been identified as 19-year-old delivery man Michael Elliott, otherwise called Bobley Slammer or Bull, of Clifton District, St. Catherine, and 17-year-old Kenrick Ebanks, otherwise called Wealthy Stunts, of Nago Head. A 27-year-old woman was also shot and injured in the incident. The police report that about 4:30 a.m. Ebanks and Elliott were at a house along White Lane in Nago Head when men armed with high-powered rifles forcibly entered the dwelling and shot them, who were in different sections of the dwelling, in their heads and upper bodies. The hoodlums then proceeded to another section of the house, where the woman was also shot in her upper body. All 3 were taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where Ebanks and Elliott were pronounced dead, and the woman was admitted for treatment of her injuries.
Hey, you know, to the last no disrespect. But them need to start calling some of the hospital deados. I tell you, majority of the time, especially in a certain areas, majority of the time when the people ain't go there. You know, I pronounce them dead, but you know, me understand. More lives lost, ladies and gentlemen, more lives lost. You know, more. We'll go to the article here first and then. Adriana Ling is safe and not missing, says JCF, dismissing social media claims. Yeah, because I saw a post of it with this young lady says she's missing. So she's not missing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the story real quick.
Dismissing social media claims. Updated 2 hours ago, 1 minute red. The Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, is refuting claims circulating on social media platforms that teenager Adriana Lang is missing.
Baby.
The clarification came from the JCF in a statement on Sunday. Head of the St. Elizabeth Police Division, Superintendent Coleridge Minto, stated that Lang is safe and currently under the care of an appointed guardian. It was indicated that a coordinated support and intervention effort is ongoing and involves the police, the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA, the Office of the Children's Advocate, OCA, and the Jamaica Crisis Support Charity. The public is being asked to refrain from sharing unverified information and to direct any relevant queries to the St. Elizabeth Police. Lang, 16, is a burn survivor whose story of recovery captured national attention. The development comes after social media posts emerged alleging that men identifying themselves as police officers took the teenager from her residence, sparking concern and speculation about her whereabouts and well-being. Lang, who is scheduled to graduate from MAGNITSKY High School on Thursday, survived the 2022 house fire in Springfield, Westmoreland, that claimed the lives of her 7-year-old twin siblings, Jaden and Jordan Lang. Follow the Gleaner on X, formerly Twitter.
More tragedy. More tragedy, ladies and gentlemen. More tragedy. Very, very sad, you know? Very, very sad indeed. Please remember to like and share. Welcome everybody on Bolo TDV, Bolo V&R clips, Bolo V&R 2.0, and Bolo V&R on TikTok. Word is love. Appreciate you guys being here. Perry, Perry in Christ. I want to share this. Cause I want, sometimes positive, positive. This was positive. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out.
Valiant came to my church today. But before I get into all of that, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. The good fathers, blessings, you are needed. Continue to stick around. Valiant came to my church today. Told him in person, and I will say it publicly. Thank you for taking the time out to be in church today. It was a blessing. DJ Mac came as well, the entire team. And I believe your family members came as well, your son. It was just a blessing to have had fellowship with you. You heard the word of God, and I know that good seeds were sown. And I am keeping you in prayer that one day you will be saved. When Valiant reached out to me, expressing his interest in being a part of church service today, the first question I asked was, why me? But then I looked at it and I said, it's not that I condoned what Valiant did, but how I corrected him was in love. And I believe as Christians, after bashing, after condemning, after rebuking, we must look at the bigger picture. The end goal is to win souls for Christ. And I was saying to myself, after bashing Valiant, what next? We bash him and we flog him. He has a soul. And at the end of the day, God gets glory out of a soul being saved. God doesn't get glory out of people dying in their sins. True. I saw Christians cursing Valiant and cursing the money he makes and wishing death upon him. And I'm saying, if Valiant was struck down by God after doing that video, but if Valiant should come to church again, or even in his private moments, know that he has been exposed again to the word of God, to the presence of God, and he should get saved, then that's where God gets glory. And that's what I would be happier about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let us remember the bigger picture. The Bible says that he that winneth souls is wise. And I want to remain wise. I want to win souls for the kingdom of God. Valiant came to my church today. But before I get into all of that, happy Father's Day.
I think this is great, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is great. Big up Perry. Big up Valiant too, you see me? Because I said it earlier in my life, the first time I addressed it. And, certain things I don't really touch. But knowing, Michelle, how you doing, mama? Knowing me, Valiant are different from a lot of us. You understand? It's just that he did something that is like, you see me I say? A lot of us, we are not rightly aligned with the Most High. You know me I say? I need to repent. You understand? But we know that there are certain things that people do that, virgin, you have to kind of, get it right with God, because, when things they can, God will knock them up. You see me? God will knock them up, yo. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you, darling. Appreciate you over there on TikTok. God will knock them up, guys. So we have to be careful. I say it all the while. I am not trying to piss God off. You understand what I mean, David? Yeah, I'm not trying to piss God off, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm not trying to piss God off. A lot of the people, I tell you, man, a lot of the people where we say them, you have righteous anger, Don't get me wrong, But you see, anger itself can be seductive and deceiving, and it will cause you yourself to sin. So There's a time for burn the fire still, but not telling a lie. You understand? Sometime God sending message in a different ways. So all is relevant. But as long as persons realize it, if it's God, if Valiant should change his life, the same Christian them, going to bash him, them have to accept him. Or I mean, not saying enough to bash him neither. Them have to correct him, but like you say, correct him in a love. You feel what I deal with? Yeah, man. But there's no. Let me say this: not every situation is it's the same. There's uniqueness in certain situations. Let me just leave it at that. All right, let's continue. So I was happy to see that particular situation unfold, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very happy to see that unfolded. All right. Let me go to this now. I'm gonna go to this now. Let me go to this now. Big up my virgin Colin Bell. I understand. Had a great show earlier this morning. I was listening to some of it, and certain things caught my ear from some of the callers there that I wanted to highlight.
A while ago, that Nationwide was saying that America would have to take over visa. And if there's no benefit for America, they're not in there with you.
Right.
Here's
America is part of our friend, say X and Y. Yeah. All right.
So they sell for $5,000.
No. We have this argument, say, America is our friend and we have to do.
More I want to listen to the argument there from there that we're calling on Colin Bell show. Because I'm going to say, this me have to record this. When me hear the man say it, I say, oh, I never think about that. I swear, when him say it, I say, oh, I never think about that. Listen to this, Jamaica. Listen to this. Hey, you remember when Horace Strong say America and Jamaica are friends? Listen to that reasoning.
America is our friend and we have to do things because of our friend, say X and Y. If we remember what Henry Kissinger said, America have no friend.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What we have with America is diplomatic relationship.
Yeah, man. And if there's no benefit for America, they're not in there with you.
Right. Now, if anybody who is your friend, you don't need a visa to go to them country.
Tala.
He go Colin Bell. You know what the man said? If America was our friend, we wouldn't need no visa for go to them country. That is it. Someone said to Horace Strong and the government, Horace Strong, you worse, because you don't have no visa for go to America. As far as we understand. You can't enter America. Not true. Confirm or deny that. Why you never dip on the ship when the ship become the limits? Right? So you are a special case, but it's a solid point that we shouldn't need no visa if America is our friends. No. We are an asset to America. That's all we are. We are an asset. Friends, no. Asset, yes. So as long as you guys say yes and you keep in check, I want you to tell America no and see how much of a friend you are or strong and Jonas. Just tell them no. Look at the Cuban doctors, and never tell them no. And that is something that is still hurting our people, and that's healthcare. And it's your job as the leaders of the country to do what is best for your people. And we have seen several times now that you haven't done that. This thing about them being our friends and we are supposed to carry these despicable people into the country. And somebody said another thing on Colin Bell's show. They said Colin Bell was saying it too. If you are coming in transit, where is your adjoint flight? Where's your ticket for your next flight? If it's transit, that means you're going to transition from this country to the country that you're going to. And I had said it before, why them never just make on a travel go straight to the country we wanna go? Why wanna have to stop at Jamaica? These despicable people. You see, them take us for idiot Jamaica, and we shouldn't allow them to take us for idiots. Because we know better. All of this is nonsense. All of it is nonsense. You understand? That is it. Let's continue, guys. Sorry about that. I didn't realize my mic was off that time. Sorry.
As you have to get a visa, it's not your friend you.
All right, sir.
Remember?
Yes.
So,
sorry, Christopher. Christopher said, we're not hearing you, bro. Sorry, Christopher. Sorry.
was the same president who, when we were going through COVID and we couldn't get certain supplies, he said not giving us any because America needed it. Same Donald Trump. Donald Trump pull out the American involvement in WHO.
Oh, yeah, tell her. Yes.
Are we voting? Are we doing the America want to accept you? Remember, you know, there's another thing what they call USA.
Yes, they pull that out too.
Right, and those are the organizations that help poor people.
Yes.
So, America also voted in the United Nations with Argentina and Israel.
Yes, voted against us. Yes.
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 And we now get up and go take up these people in garbage.
But Junior, look at it rational. Let's look at this thing rational. Let's say we believe Dr. Chang or Dana Morris Dixon that it was the US approached us. Why the government never come to the parliament and said we have been approached by the United States to do X? Why them have it in secret? If the cleaner never leaked this morning, we would not talk about this, you know. So nobody listen to Chang about him that save it. We don't have the bilateral conference. Rubbish. It is because the cleaner boss it. Why it come out, you know?
You and me say, me not care what nobody wants. We can't get no visa. I'm a criminal. Right? And 80% I think in Jamaica will never go America.
Them better know that.
Right?
Them better know.
So if 50% of our population or more can never go to America, why is it that we know should take American garbage?
No, but I somebody said something a while ago. That Nationwide was saying that America would have to take our visa. Nation, if that...
Yeah, me have the tape. I have that tape on my I have that tape that they're talking about. Remember when the whole vote, you know, people were saying that Andrew should have voted against calligraphy, big up. When Andrew must say when they got the United Nations meeting or whatever, and then they'd have the vote, and people were saying that Andrew should have voted against the whole Pakistan thing with Israel. Yeah, I want to remember that. So people were saying that Andrew really should have stood up for human rights, and the PNP was saying it as well, right? The PNP was leading that charge. I was saying the same thing, but when you look at Andrew's, when you look at Cliff Hughes said the Prime Minister played it the right way because, you know, you don't want to lose your visa, and you know Trump will threaten the visas. So I did a video on my TikTok. Let's see if we can find it. I did a video on my TikTok. I'm gonna see if I can find it, guys. Alright? Give me a second. I'm going to go and play this now. I'm see if I can find it. I did a video on my TikTok saying pretty much like, man, like this is what it is, bro. You know, we are at this place where a visa is more important than standing up what we believe in and what is and whatever it is you believe in. A visa is more important than standing up for what you believe in. In Kushites, that's like the most immoral thing anybody can be a part of. Yeah, it's sad, but you know, it is what it is, man. Let's continue.
It's true. If Nationwide said that, they need to prove it.
I put them in visa, they will not take away. We in a private sector. You know, so no one talk about the private sector before we go. You know, say the private sector, Jamie, Jay, and the church are the biggest problem in Jamaica. Because we say, I'm told this and tough turn and blog, that's not my problem. I probably said that problem, that look what I'm going out of the country. Think out Italy. The big boys carrying the coke, right? And when they carry the coke, the politician gives the money. So the government can't say nothing, but the big man they carry the coke. So the big man they can't say nothing when the politician they keep the money. You realize that I'm about to wake up. So we have to think about the shop. And I remember I said, I'm Piranha out there.
Where's that? Barracuda and Piranha out there.
Out the same way. I know the shark out there. So Jamaica's biggest problem is the private sector, JCC, and then the organization, and the church. You know, when you're in these organizations, get up and say nothing wrong with what one in the country?
No, sir.
So if them complicit with it, and them cause the problem. Because remember now, if the private sector get up and tell Andrew say, you need to go on yard. You have to go on yard, you know.
Because you know, I know them a jump out per weekly. Everybody a jump out per weekly now.
For weekly. You see what you said a while ago about the TMT should make sure say when Andrew open him out, they walk out.
Who's that?
I want to look a while back, you know, so I search for it. Hold on.
You know, young I said that we make sure so we go NBC Harris tell them that, you know.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
You know, say them inside they went that they piece of garbage attack, you know.
Yeah, man. They must start show Andrew that we are not condoning the slackness.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You can handle to Azan.
You understand?
Azan build shop and tile it to the woman them, you know. And that, he will do, you know. He build shop and tile it to the woman them.
And you say, you're not sitting at the parliament today.
Alright.
Later.
So.
Alright, so we'll find it, guys. We'll say it there and we'll find it now. Listen to this.
Waiting out. He's been doing a lot of damage, as he has been doing. A lot of damage. But Holiness and Johnson Smith have to take care of Jamaica's best interest while extending support and solidarity, remember that word? Solidarity with people in Gaza and Palestine. We can't do it in a way that is confrontational and adversarial. So this man was not given to anything but vengeance and transaction. And let me put it bluntly. You will simply say, Jamaica, okay, we're going to take away the visas. Okay? And take away the Jamaican visa. Which government in Jamaica could survive if it is a situation where it is for that reason because of the action or what you have said, you now occasion America taking away Jamaicans' visa? Jamaicans would not know. Because there's A few things that we covet more than our precious American visa. And he is quite prepared to use that. That is my take on it.
I am momentarily rendered speechless. And as I gather my thoughts, let me tell you why I was momentarily rendered speechless. This man equated being cautious so as to one, keep political power, because if they stood up and did the right thing, which is walk out when Netanyahu was speaking, which is vote for peace when the vote was happening at the UN with the 193 countries, it could jeopardize Jamaicans' visa. So, in essence, Jamaican having a visa to go to the United States, in his purview, and JLP maintaining power as a political party is more important than taking a stance against what is wrong. So Mama San, big up. So that's the audio that persons were talking about in Colin Bell's chat. Where they must say, yo, the people them say, yo, Cliff Hughes, he said they will take a visa. Him did say it, hear it there. And that's the time, that's the context of it. So again, America is not our friends. We are an asset to America. America does not see Jamaica as their equal. If Jamaica should get out of line, just look at what they did to Cuba. Sanctions for your actions. We're not assets. We're not friends. If we were friends, we wouldn't need visa for go there. So the elder was right again, ladies and gentlemen. Please like and share the video. Get me to 50k likes on TikTok. And everybody that's on YouTube, please just hit the like button one time, and you don't have to hit it again. One time, just right there, hit the like button. I would appreciate it if you could do that for me, guys. You really would help the channel to grow and help the video to get out more in the algorithm. All right. So let me see. I'm gonna take a minute, 60 seconds to see if we can get the likes up. Let's see if we can get the likes up, guys.
All of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TGJ, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Truth is the light.
The truth is the light.
That's right. The truth is the light. The truth is the light. Mikana, how are you? Blessings, blessings, blessings. Yes, guys. So, can we get the likes up on YouTube, please, before we continue? It's free now. It doesn't cost you anything. All right. Please smash, get the likes up for me. Get the likes up for me. Get the likes up for me. Thanks, Kushites. Get the likes up for me, guys. And share the live. Please. Can we do that? Is that possible? 5 people just drop off. That means them 5 people never have no intention to hit the like button. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for coming anyway. I don't know how somebody can just sit down and watch somebody and not support them in any way. Not donate, not like the video, not share the video. Just sit down and watch them. All it takes is one touch of the button. One touch of the button, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching from your phone on YouTube, right at the top of the screen here, so somewhere at the top, there is a thumbs up symbol like this. Once you hit the thumbs up symbol, that's all and you're done. We still have 20 more seconds left. Nobody on Bolo V&R clips. Come like a BLA right over Bolo V&R clips. Peer haters. I'm notice Bolo V&R clips now. Most of the time I'm going to the comment section over there. Peer haters. Peer lab rat over that channel. That's why they don't watch. That's why they don't watch. They watch the live stream them. Some unknown what's up, baby. Cause not even one person don't hit the like button for Bolo V&R clips from me at all. Some unknown Libra just come over there a while ago and hit the like button. Big up yourself, mama. The likes them a go up a little bit from Bolo V&R clips. The people them a go and good over Bolo TBV. I mean, people them a go and good. Still want to get 10 more likes over there, so. We need at least 15 likes more from Bolo V&R clips. At least. At least 15 more likes. Can't believe me if you pause the show just to get the like button up and it takes so long. Over here on Bolo V&R 2.0, we can do better than that. That's the main channel. Share the live with at least 10 people. Share it on your status on WhatsApp for me. All of the Bolo V&R ambassador them. Share up the live, man. Share up the stream for me. Unless you say them a strive to get my channel off I table. Unless see that. From TikTok to YouTube. Unless you say me get a fight, yo. Me get a fight, you know. Me get a serious fight, Bridget. I tell you that straight. Serious fight. You understand? So if you don't really endorse the channel, you have to help me out by sharing the live and liking the live. That's if you don't really like the channel still. If you don't really rate the channel, I understand. I just don't rate the channel, so I saw it. But if you don't rate the channel, share up the live for me, Kevin. Share up the live. And like up the live. All you have to do is double tap the screen 2 times like this on YouTube. Same way like everybody go up on TikTok. Wagwan Colleen, the same way you do it on TikTok when you go so, and I tap up the screen, and the same way you do it. Anytime, yeah man, big up yourself, something there. Some unknown. Anytime you see me use this version of YouTube where I'm not talking to people on Bolo TBV. For the like button easy to find, even if you use your phone. When I'm using vertical, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm using this vertical method to go live, and yes, and Bolo V&R 2.0 and Bolo V&R clips, I'm speaking to you guys specifically right now. When I use this version, all you have to do is double tap the middle of the screen twice like this, right in the middle of the phone. Right above where you see the comment section cut off, and you see me right in the middle, so you just do this 2 times, and that's why you hit the like button. Twice. I don't watch people I don't like, you know. Anybody that I watch, I like their content. I don't watch people I don't like. G-Unit Boss, big up. Hi, Mikana. Thank you so much, Mikana. Arville, big up. Maurice. You can't believe say the people on YouTube make TikTok out with them, bro. This is embarrassing. And all enough to do is hit the like button 1 time. That's it. G-Unit Boss, blessings. You see people on TikTok, you know much time now if you hit up your screen, you must be there on. bear this. See that? Bear this. And you know, say, we not even, you see Bolo V&R clips. I'm not even feeling, you know, because that phone ain't even charging it. So you see when the battery dead? So when the battery dead, whenever the battery dead, the battery dead. And the persons them with the light button on, they can come over to the next light. You see me? Yeah man, for real man. Big up people in Bolo TV, I'm not telling you lie. From the other day, Bolo TV, boy, I'm tell you, solid. Solid. The other day, the first time in a long while, we see some numbers we don't see how long. You know how long I don't see 200 people from my life? No life at all when I do. And so I know say, is either somebody I try shadow ban the page or they must send report or something. Not today I go through some news man and we are discuss the situation with Chang and you know, the deportee them and then Dr. Wheatley now, you know, so that it topic then I'm gonna know where the connection between the United States and Jamaica. You know, the elder when I say a while ago say boy, we are not a friend. America is not, we are not America's friend. It's not that we are reject the friendship, you know. But look at how they treat us. We are just an asset. We are just an asset to America. Them look down upon Jamaica. Them not see Jamaica as an equal. How can you send the most vicious criminal them from out of America to Jamaica? Alright, Kushites, big up yourself. How can you send the most vicious? And guys, for you guys them on TikTok, you see that sticker up here up on the screen? You must identify what that is. I'm not gonna say a name, but right they say you can donate to that here. Yeah man. Yeah, we don't get no visa from America. We're not supposed to need to have a visa for go America. Jamaica is America friend, but America is not Jamaica friend. It's not a mutual relationship of benefits. No, it's not. It's and same thing with China too. China not different. You think say you can go to China and talk about you're gonna do your thing certain way and if we are being honest, pros and cons and everything. If you go to America, you have a better chance of expanding your wealth. Straight up. Straight up. I tell you that and ask me. China have good work ethic and certain aspects about their culture and the like. You see me? And they have some things about America same way I mean I like. So we have pros and cons between the two of them where like I mean like it's a balancing act. It's like what better for you. So in our diplomatic space. Would that make sense? Would that make sense if you know? You assess the situation, and when you assess the situation with the TC and them, this is the benefit Jamaica. It's a backwards, it's a carry bridge. Backwards. Straight up. If we not get no, and I wouldn't take money. I would not take money to do this. That's the next thing. We can't even do money for the money first. I wouldn't take money for do this. You know someone want to share something with them? I want to share something with them. Big up ABI News TV. Don't listen to this. This is the argument about the Integrity Commission. I want them to tell me all the thing.
This is capitalism 2.0. It is set up to allow members of parliament, politicians, to enrich themselves. If we do not address the system that facilitates corruption in politics, then we're going to continue to pick off one here, one there, and it's not going to make no difference. So for me, it's a system that I want to see addressed. And as I said a few years ago, I think 2 years ago, the Integrity Commission needs an Integrity Commission. The whole system needs to pick up and just that. The whole system put in a barrel and just roll down the hill.
Hey.
The entire system is a mess. Something is wrong with the system. We're going to have to put ourselves in charge of ourselves. This is capitalism 2.0. It is set up to allow members of parliament, politicians, to enrich themselves. And that enrichment is happening right under our nose. We see them, we experience them, we know them, we hear them. So that if we're going to deal with enrichment, it has to be holistic. We have to hold politicians accountable. This is.
If you not agree, put that one in the chat. Angela, good. I don't know if a good morning or a good night. Depends on where they in the world. Yeah, let me know where you guys are in the world, ladies and gentlemen. I agree with her. Me totally agree with her. Sometimes I have to wonder. I feel like them infiltrate the Integrity Commission in some capacity. You understand? Canada in the building. Earl Thompson, big up. G-Unit boss say I agree with her. Dean Daffley say I agree. Good night, Angela. Yeah, I agree with her. It's gonna take some time, but there has to be a genesis. There has to be a beginning. Jamaica have a lot of cleaning up to do. The tentacles of corruption go far and wide, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. But when we go into the conversation, I'm going to go back to that. Alright, so listen to the conversation, ladies and gentlemen. This was on Reasoning with Rattigan show about beach access. Listen carefully. And before we go there, so what is sovereignty? Let's look at what sovereignty means. Sovereignty. What does that mean? What does it mean to be sovereign? Oh my God. Whoa. Oh, I image this. That's why I got the problem. Sorry. I'm like, what is going on? Sovereignty. It refers to supreme power, authority and independence of state or governing body to rule itself without outside interference. Jamaica, you believe say this government is sovereign? Only necessary America of Andrew and the rest of the gang like a puppet like this round their finger. Straight puppet. They're not sovereign. Sovereign what? Sovereign where? You have internal sovereignty, the ultimate power of a government to hold within its own borders and create and enforce laws over its citizens and institutions. External sovereignty, a state independence from foreign control and its right to conduct its own international relations, sign treaties and defend its border. Jamaica is not sovereign. Jamaica can't defend its border. Let's not fool ourselves. Jamaica can't even. One little ship come the other day, the whole light shut off, down a upper camp burned down, and it would have been over in a 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. The head of state could be taken just like Venezuela. There is no sovereignty in this country. None. Not even one little bit. And that's not to scare anybody, but it's just the reality. So, in that context, as a people here on the island, you know, when I look back at the history, it's almost as if we as a people came to Jamaica and it was brought into a nightmare in a paradise in terms of the physical. The nightmare was the reality that we were slaves, a lot of us, people that look like me and you, right? And I would call us prisoners of war, because what they did, some of the things they did, you know, yeah, it was prisoners of war. Even if you want to look at it from a perspective that some tribes that were at war with other tribes, those persons who were prisoners of war was given up in the slave trade to the white man. Those things were a reality. You get what I'm saying? There was war between different tribes. You get captured, now you are collateral for the slave trade. They are paying big bucks for you. And then it went across, you know, greed and money and corruption. It's always been a problem. It doesn't matter which nation it is. Greed and corruption, it was at the center of a lot of different, of the most violent and inhumane things that happen to people. Money was a great motivator. Greed, wealth, power, status was a great motivator. You understand? So let's listen to what the brothers have to say. Like I said, I just think that we were brought here as prisoners of war, and we've been in a paradise physically. A physical paradise, but in terms of mentally, we have been shackled in prison. And so we are the spirit of Nani and all those heroes that fought. I don't know if they're even present. I don't know if they're dormant in us. I don't know if they're even there. So we watch the government, Extreme Beauty, Marcel, watch the government do what they do, right? We watch them destroy you know, eat at the wealth and resources and not pass on any to we the people. And that's the JLP government specifically. Obviously, when it comes to the beach access thing, that is a little bit different. So listen to this now.
If they take this to the court of Jamaica, the court is the supreme decision maker of the land. Apart from the parliament, you keep on hearing these idiots in the parliament saying that the parliament is the final court of the land. No, go so. The Supreme Court is the final court of the land. So if they go through the court, if they go through the court and the court handed down a judgment that the Act of 1882, subsection Kira and subsection
I mean 1951. You mean the Act of 1951?
Yes, the Act of 1951, yes. Amended,
1956 Beach Control Act, and we're talking about the Prescriptive Rights Act of 1882.
Yeah. So
but there's two that were, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
two different pieces of legislation.
Okay, so if the court handed down that certain things has to be amended, then the parliament has to abide by the court. Isn't that so?
But here's the thing that we can't forget. What does a court do? Let's go back to fundamentals now.
Court interpret laws.
Interpret laws.
That's what court does.
The legislature, they make laws.
Exactly.
Right? So what Dr. Taylor is saying is, listen, let them interpret the Prescription Act to say
If you've been using this piece of beach here for more than 20 years, and it can prove, go Max.
All right. Thank you and good evening to all. And when we gave the historical context, it is very important, right? Because Marcus Garvey said a tree without a people without a knowledge of the past, heritage, history, and culture is like a tree without root. So the reason why we went back into the past is to show where the separation of the people and the land is coming from. So the legislation of 1956 Beach Control Act that said that no Jamaican have the right to the in or over the foreshore of the sea or the floor, right? It means that both political parties has taken part in crafting this legislation and also maintain it into today's day, 2026, right? So what we have to be using is the 1882 Prescriptive Right Act that says that once there is a path that the people of the community been using for over 20 years, then they have the right to remain. So what we're simply saying that we're coming from a perspective that we're owners, employers, and financiers, not a political party supporter, whether it be PNP or GLP, because we have seen that the problem exists from 1956 and it includes both political parties, and we're now in a time when they said that they're going to amend it, right? And it was never for the betterment of the people. So bring us today's date when we have the new Beach Control Access Management Policy. This was going to be something that is going to revolutionize the access for beaches for Jamaican people. And again, we stick on the people of Jamaica, because when we go into spaces, it's about people being displaced and not a political set of people that are going to be displaced. So we keep the fight of preserving our heritage and culture, and that choose no political party. And that is what Jabem is about driving the cause of the Jamaican people. And we will stand resolute for that. And we are using the court, right, to ensure that we're shoring the people's access to the beach. And Dr. Taylor is...
Hold on a second.
Mr. Let me just bring back in Devon Taylor. And I just ask Dr. Taylor this one question. And this one question will answer, it will focus on the question that you asked. And Simuka for real ask it. Can any party fix this problem? Dr. Taylor, floor is yours.
The fix is the people, the politicians move to the will of the people. We see that they move against people when people were not fully mobilized in 56. We see that in order for change to happen, we have to know, so we have to get up and advocate for the changes that we, the people, want. Because the political interests always cede to the capital interest. You must hear, you see, we are birthed a different kind of consciousness as to how we move. And I'll say to my brother Mystic, absolutely.
Before the bridging continue, that is a fact, you know. This man and Mr. Cole, we are deal. This man and deal with none of the party, you know. You understand? You understand? You not deal with none of them. And everybody have them position. The people them that vote, however, especially the people them that vote, if you guys come together and tell the government, say, listen man, it can't work, you know. Yeah, we not have anybody where I go give we beach access. And that are one of the top things them we want. We need to access all our beaches, not some of them, all of them. And we need legislation. And we need to fit in the constitution. Because it happens in other countries. You can buy property on the beachfront in other countries, you know. But you can't put up no fence. So what Jamaica said earlier is that both governments crafted this thing. And him not tell a lie. PNP and JLP was involved in the crafting of the the privatization of some of the beach there. We can argue tit for tat about which government expand it the most. We can argue that all day. You feel what I say? But the stance of the people and we are dealing with, and we can argue that with facts. But the stance when the money are dealing with is that there's no beach in Jamaica that should be inaccessible to the public. And I stand with him on that. And I don't have any doubt And I would ask that the PMP make them position clear upon this. If they're with the people in a disregard. Because if they're not with the people in a disregard, what would have to happen is that if this issue is really important to people, they could see a third party farming where we want to deal with these issues and more, and real transformation. You feel what I deal with? Yeah, because I tell you, a whole heap of things have changed in Jamaica. You know? The system set away for certain people alone benefit. And certain people are the gatekeeper now. And because them are the gatekeeper, them benefit because of that alone. Them benefit significantly. You don't see how much politician then are real estate, especially labor right now. You don't see. You know so much politician expand them business and their wealth. They have access. There's a lot of things that we need to think about moving forward. How we are going to regulate the powers. You understand? Ishmael, big up. How we are going to regulate the powers of the government official. And then you have to look on, I mean, who really want to give up power? So it's going to be very, very tricky. Power them already have. That's why government don't have too much power. You know? Because you see, the people are going to have a hard fight to take back that power. And that's why I like Mark Bolo. Because when I get that energy there from him, I get the energy from him and based off of the manifesto and his sincerity of his dialogue when him there on podiums is to give the people the power, not to keep it for himself. He man look to empower the people as much as possible. And then there are certain ways how he can start that. And him show it in a manifesto. You understand? Yeah, so now we think about these things, ladies and gentlemen. What we really want. And then, you know, I listen to Colin Bell again and a man say something. One caller say something. I say, yo, is Andrew Holness the reflection of what the society is in Jamaica? And to me, it's a rhetorical question, you know. He most definitely is. He most definitely is. Even though we know so them never win the election fair and square. Even though we know all of that. There is enough people in Jamaica that voted. So we say, man, the society really in a one bad place for them vote for Andrew Holness, an uncertified creature. Yeah, and based on certain principles I see him demonstrate, I believe him. Extreme beauty, may I tell you. Me just hope say market G not change. But as him is right now, may I tell you, the man, him are the man. Him are the man. The man is, you know, having power forever, ever, ever is not an ambition of Mark Bolo. May I tell you that. I listen to and I'm going to find it phone. But in the meantime, I'm going to find it phone because the other night we didn't play. You know, I can listen more from the budget.
Absolutely, the political class will have to sign the legislation. But the determination of what that legislation look like is determined by the people. It's not so Jamaica run. No. Politicians determine what they think is in the best interest of the people. So in order for us to truly move in a liberated, democratic, right, in a emancipated way, just as our slavery was abolished, was not the willingness of England to abolish slavery. It was the rebellions on the plantation. So we are rebel, my general. We are rebel against the ruling class for what we want. And if we must enter that movement in ourselves as we rebel against the system of oppression that tells us that we're unworthy to bathe, to fish, to swim, and to walk along the foreshore, as the people, we will not get what we want. Because the alignment politically have shown us that something sits on the book for 70 years, and both political party has had some of the brightest mind, some of the minds that we think were the most liberated and rebellious, but they never changed that piece of legislation. In fact, in 1972, the then Prime Minister P.J. Patterson also said that we must do everything in our power to move in the interest of tourism, and they never changed the fundamentals of the law. We have seen hotel bill on a board administration displace communities. Now we are seeing that they're moving to privatize the sea. We have seen these first overwater bungalow built under one administration, more built under the other. So why I'm trying to center us in ourselves to move forward is that because history is our alibi and has taught us that is when the people are united around a fight, a cause, and see the end result in the benefit of the people, then the political class act in the interest of the people. Right now, we're not united and we're not ready. And so we are building consciousness, and it's a political consciousness. It's a decolonization movement. When in 1865, when Paul Vogler moved, and when John Sharper moved, how were they moving? Moving against an established government, not picking any sides. They had to know that if we're not center this thing in the people, then it becomes a politically partisan political thing, and the politician them side. So yes, they will sign the legislation, but we will determine what they sign. Because let's take, for example, when I came back, Jamaica did a talk about the new beach policy. And when you look at the new beach policy, it's not different from the old beach policy. And if that is allowed to pass, they will be allowed to sell beaches. They're not changing the thing from no rights. They're moving to what they call qualified rights, conditional rights, rights that are based on a license that tells you how many of you can go there, how you dress, and how you behave. 3 tools that were plucked off the plantation as to how they control black bodies. And that's what they say, you have to meet those conditions in order to have the privilege to use that beach. They went on further to say what? They are going to privatize the sea. They're going to codify that big swaths of the sea can be used to build hotel. They went further and they says, because Jamaica is only 150 miles of technical sand, most of the coastline is rocky, they will be able to build artificial beaches. And when they build them, they will be divested and Jamaicans will have no rights to them. They went on further and they say you will have to pay hotel to use the beaches before hotel, which is most of the North Coast. So when you're looking at the policy, you see that they are perpetuating and deepening the colonial logic of this possession. And so, my brethren, the only way we move is if we unite and tell them what we want and move on it, and that's what we get, how we get what we want.
All right, let me speak to Devon, right, as it relates to that clarification, right? And I do agree with you. So let me just say it off the bat, right, in terms of everything what you're saying, right, relating to the 1956 Beach Act, deny, right, access to the beach as it relates to where we are concerned. You're 100% right. And I do agree as it relates to the prescriptive act that you are now going to use as it relates to the court, for the court now to make.
Hey, Joan, big up yourself and Joan Sinclair, big up here.
Make a decision and where, right?
Thank you,
parliamentarians can take it from there in terms of making amendment to the 1956 Act.
That thing they can't amend, my brethren. That thing they need to dump and throw at the bottom of the sea, never to be seen.
Okay, well, all right. Let me use what you said. Dump it.
Abolish, brethren. Abolish.
Yes. So what I'm saying here, I am 100% in alignment with you. You understand where that is concerned, right? But my query in terms of the question that I was asking, you understand that, okay, it has to, in terms of, you said dump, you used the word dump. In terms of dump, you understand, the political decision as it relates to parliamentarians has to come from there. But I do agree in terms of everything what you're saying. I do agree also that we need to galvanize around the situation, right, for beach access. Because when you look on beach access in the Caribbean, right, we find that, I mean, everywhere in the Caribbean, Cayman, Nassau, and all of these places, and some of these persons that are denying us access, Devon, let me say that. You understand? I think, we know the people who are denying us access. I just want to leave it there. I don't want to really call out names.
But you should, my brother.
Yes. Okay, all right. Since you want to
right now, okay. And before you say what you say,
yes.
You see, Jamaica is a highly classist society.
Okay, all right. Let me go here.
There's a big man there, Jamaica. I'm not call the name because I don't want you to open up yourself to any liableness. So it's your opinion. So make sure it's backed up by fact. But if there's a name to be called by somebody who's guilty, then put it in context.
All right, let me say this categorically, right? And this is one of the reasons why, right, I love your mission. Your mission is 100% precise in terms of fighting, advocating for beach access. There's no way, right, a Mystic Sensation is going to go against, you understand, that Jabem movement. You understand? So I'm on board where that is concerned. It is a sad thing, let me say that, spawning over, the two administration, that beach access wasn't looked.
Two administration, PNP and JLP. It's a something where them have to hug up. Now, who is willing to change that? Who is willing to make it right with the people? Well, the current administration has no intention of making it right to the people. They don't care. They're just going to do what they do. Hi, Andrea. What's up, baby? Victoria, how you doing, sweetheart? Victoria, I like that little badge where you put beside my name. You know them way there? You need to come over to YouTube and become a member of the platform. Oh, that reminds me. All the persons on YouTube, all 18 of you that hit the like button that actually appreciate the conversations we have over here on Bolo V&R 2.0, consider becoming a member of the platform if you haven't already. Alright? Yeah, man. And persons on Bolo TVV, you can just jump over to Bolo V&R 2.0 and become a member same name. So, yeah, exercise your franchise and support the platform. Yes? Simple thing, man. But anyway, back to this. When you look at both political parties, right, in terms of beach access, it's quite clear to me that this group will not get anywhere with the Jamaica Labour Party. I know it doesn't want to tie himself to any government, but it is quite clear that the Jamaica Labour Party will not, let me repeat, will never give, will ever put into law what he suggested. It will not happen. Because the Jamaica Labour Party is more for the rich. They don't consider the poor. They like people with status. And everybody know that. As much as all PMP is guilty as well, just like Rema said, the bottom line of it all, if you're not going to start a third party, Nikki, what's up, Nikki? What's up, my baby? I have to make you a moderator over here. So hold on there. I have to make Nikki a moderator. Nikki says she watch me on her TV every day. People, oh, me look on the big screen. So just look big on the big screen. Oh, me look on the big screen. Nikki, and I hope you're good enough, mama. I'll make you a moderator. Hold on there. Oh, yeah, a moderator. Make you a standard moderator over there. So. You good? Alright, I'm looking good. Thank you. And all the time I look good, soon. You know? Big up yourself. Glad to look good today. Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen.
On, right, and be dealt with that, spawning over, the two administration, that beach access wasn't looked on, right, and be dealt with, right, in terms of providing access. So now, let me say what I am going to say. When we have, a Brian Jordan, and you have these people control and spread off and have control over the government, that is going to be extremely difficult as it relates to the politics. Now, this is where Jamaican people have to come in, right? Because at the end of the day, we have seen time and time again, when it comes to near politics, right, that beach access being promised, but never delivered. And at the same time, you have seen where certain set of people, right, where the government look forward to them to give them, you understand, luscious lands and beach spaces, and they take up all over that. When you look on the Sandals chain, the Sandals chain spread a lot over, cover, take over beach access, right? The hotel industry, right? The 9, right? But again, they are funders, they are big funders of the political process. So I couldn't, as it relates to Jabem pushing for this, as it relates to, I'm looking further near man, Jamaics, right? Pushing, advocating, right? I am going to agree with them. I am going to be on the line as it relates to beach access, because beach access, right? We should, as a matter of fact, we shouldn't in this stage and time fighting to get beach access. To be honest, it should be that we have, you know, people, and the other thing now, Devon, you're one of the things that I am upset with, very much upset with. I am very much upset that when we look at a boost one hotel chain, they cannot do it in St. Lucia, Sandals St. Lucia, Sandals Duns River. They can't do it there. They have to give beach access there. So I'm asking, Jabem is asking, Jamaica is asking, right? All of us are asking, why, right, beach access being denied in Jamaica? So, I mean, our politicians have to get it right. We have to call a spade a spade. They have to get it right, right? And, you know, I am saying that, you know, my platform is ready, you understand, to sensitize the issue as it relates to beach access, and Jamaicans need to galvanize, you understand, around, right, the mission, right? So, my brother, all I have to say that what you're saying, you're 100% correct, right? And we just need to galvanize as one movement. And of course, Mystic Sensation, you understand, will support you 100%.
If I may say, Mystic, one second before you come back in. Just to point out that denied access to our beaches is discrimination. Let me say it again. Denied access to our beach is discrimination, and that discrimination has been written in law from 1956 and is still present today's date in 2026. Who are the ones that allow it for so long? That is where we have to start from. I know that we will speak about, and you said, you know, we shouldn't be talking about it in this time. Who are the ones affording us the opportunity to speak about it? And the culprits are the 2 employees of the Jamaican people, and we call them Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party. We have to start there, because we have to tell the people who are the boogeymen, who are the persons who write, well, guess what, use the whip of our slave masters through legislation, still whipping us 2026. We have to talk that truth. When we speak about even just one hotel chain, I know that there are many. We have to think about the government allowing these hotel chains the opportunity to discriminate, further discriminate against the Jamaican people. You spoke about Sandals, and when you, just to put into context, Sandals have over 23 different properties stretched across the Caribbean. 10 properties here in Jamaica. Sandals started in 1981, and here is the shocker. Staff in Sandals get paid the least in Jamaica, get paid the least, and get treated the worst. True. Right? You have Sandals Barbados, which is a tip-free, and it advertised as tip-free, right? As a Sandals product. But Sandals staff in Jamaica, when caught receiving tip, they will lose their jobs. So we are looking at hypocrisy, and we're looking at discrimination. And then it comes back, how do we govern the laws that take care of our staff? That is very, very important. Now, we look at the law from 1975. Again, a piece of legislation that was has blessed the eye of both political parties, and they did not change it to better the lives of Jamaican people. Yes, we can say where it came from the beginning. Michael Manley did create it. But what we also need to know that they created a legislation for people within that time. Things has changed, and we don't see our laws amended to respect and reflect the realities of today's date. So when we have the conversation,
No, Jamaica have a very rounded and fair dialogue on the history of things, because context really matter, you know. In a them time, given what was going on, that act itself from a Norman Manley, or Michael Manley, I should say, was liberating. That law that was liberating compared to the circumstances and the climate at that time. But what I must say is that over time now, given how the world has evolved, the legislation needed to evolve with it, and it has not. So that is a problem. I'm sorry, Norman Manley, father of Michael. That is a problem. That is a problem, Jamaica. It's a very, very serious problem. So, I appreciate the conversation. Gunners, big up. Gunners, you must be an Arsenal fan. Anybody when name Gunners, we know see them an Arsenal fan. I appreciate the conversation, and that's why I come talk about it tonight. And shed my little 2 cents for the conversation. You see me? Yeah. In a real life. Let's continue.
We must have conversation from the perspective of owners, employers, and financiers. Because when I go down to the beaches and engage with the beach community, right, I don't see any PMP or any JLP representative educating the people, informing to empower the people about the beach access management policies, as Dr. Taylor said, about qualified rights or own birthright, right? Qualified how you dress on the beach, how you behave, right? All of these things. How can you say that and there's no regulation to how foreigners come and utilize?
Brother, when foreigners go on the beach, then wear anything, bro. I must naked, then not naked. What do you mean you have? All them they are definitely discrimination. Definitely discrimination. But now say if you come on the beach and dress provocatively, because remember kids is on the beach. You know? But if we're being a little bit honest, ladies and gentlemen, just a little bit. That's discrimination for real what they're doing. It's an excellent point about Sanders. Their silence speaks volume. Yes, they employ a lot of Jamaicans, but you ever see a picture with their level executives, I think there's one token. I mean, Sanders is not the only problem, but we do understand that Sanders plays a major role in donations to both political parties. It's just the truth. These big oligarchs put money on both sides. It's just the truth. You understand what I deal with? So, they're like, let me tell you. That's why, as great as much as all we know, we highlight a lot of the achievements of a PJ Patterson. Nobody's perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody's perfect. And sometimes people do things at the time when they thought was in the best intentions of the people. But this is why the democracy needs to go back to like what the Rasta said. They need to question the people upon every single thing, every single policy they are going to implement, Bridget. And another thing too, persons cannot say, all right, we vex with the government, but you're not involved in the process. You're not even exercising a franchise. You're not going to town hall meetings. You're not doing none of that, but you want to blame the government every single time about everything. If you are going to the town hall meetings and you're engaging in the politics and you're exercising your franchise, you have every single reason to say, yo, Bridget, you know, do bullshit. You don't need to lift up and come out of our country. Colleen, how you doing? Yeah, man. Mark Golden, yeah. Mark Golden had mentioned the beach access thing. He said me, I said, and when me like with Marky G, the man know how to craft the law them Jamaica. The man know how to craft the law them. And the man is very detailed and shrewd. Don't sleep, what? Sharon, me sleep good all day today, you know? While my life when I go on Bolo V&R clips, everybody when I enjoy themselves and I watch the content. I was sleeping, you know? Yes, man. I was sleeping, man, and thank God, so the light never go away, and the internet never drop, and it just when I run. Merle, what's going on? Colleen, big up your nice clean self. Thank God for all that. No, man, I don't feel sleepy, man. I'm good, man. You know what sleep? Mummy. Mummy hot, the place hot. Mummy don't just sleep. Mummy don't just sleep right now. No, before the pandemic, can't take it. It's about that. This El Nino thing we are going in the atmosphere. Dangerous. Dangerous, guys.
Or product. So we're saying this is not a fight against any party or any hotelier. It is a fight to preserve our heritage and our culture, and that have to come through respect and dignity to who we are as a people. And we'll stand to be a catalyst for change for the people of Jamaica.
Let me add this piece here now. Let me pose this question to Jamaica and Devon.
Yeah. All right, Brother Ratty.
Yeah.
I'm cutting up. So.
No, you're wrong. Yeah. All right. Hey, look. Thanks for joining us, man. And we have to make this already.
Guys, I don't need to go watch that in full. I now play all night. I just a piece there alone. Me want to capture and react to. Now go to the article now. See? Let me go to the article. Go to the article. Here it is. JTA calls for managed beach access to protect all stakeholders. And this article goes against, you know. This article goes against what Jamaica and the Bridge are talking about. They hear what they say? Off the face of this, you already know what they are talking about. JTA calls for managed beach access to protect all stakeholders. What do you mean protect all stakeholders? I want stakeholder alone matter. We the people. We are the franchise. We are the owners of the franchise. Hey, listen, I don't want anybody to take what I'm saying as I am advocating for violence. I am not. But let me remind who doesn't know that if the Jamaican people got serious, like other countries around the world, nothing could move. The country would be on lockdown. If the people unite, the politicians them have to run away. And when I say the people, I mean police, soldier, regular folks, teachers, nurses, doctors, the man who sweep the street, the garbage man. If we decide, say, done, it's done. That is the power we hold, unified, collectively. We hold that power. So, stop tricking yourself and stop fooling yourself. Understand the power that you have. You know, I was reading an article earlier about the wife of the Prime Minister of Spain. And I look and I was also listening to Colin Bell, which I am going to go back to Colin Bell after I done the article. Because there's so much things in that I don't want to highlight. God bless child, how you doing, sweetie? Thank you for sharing, my darling. Oh my God. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Appreciate that. Like and share up the life, guys. That is it. I know it's a Sunday and people tired and then gone and work, you know, some people, but you see the international people, them share the life with the international people, them like England and them place there. Yeah man, target them place, target Europe, because them already up already, you know. You understand? And them can have the phone there, sit and watch and, you know, gonna say, well, bless up you, always watch your content. Just realize I didn't subscribe. Just did years watching only because I noticed you're one of the Jamaican with a working brain. Oh God, man has and respect gunners. Respect. Thank you so much. Kind words. If they told the government to open the beaches, beach access to Jamaica, it would happen. We as a people must exercise respect for hotels, guests and property too. If they told the government to open beach, no, alright, so alright, I understand that two things can be true at the same time. Yes, the beach them need to open up, and second, the people of Jamaica need to respect the guests them and the hotel too. Now, the beach can be accessible, but the hotel don't have to be. They can put all the security they want and lock off the hotel. They can't enter upon the property of the hotel. They can't do that, you know. Oh, you can't stay there. No look a joke about it. Because really and truly, if you don't pay to go to the hotel, you're not supposed to go and pick them hotel. Simple. Right? But you see, the access to the beach itself in general, there's a working, what would I say now? There's a working architecture of this in other countries. Meaning that it works in other places. And we can model how it works there, where those hotels cannot lock off the beach access. But still, the hoteliers, them have a good experience. You feel what I'm saying? They have a good experience and they are protected still. Yes. And you see, all that would do is increase jobs, you know. Yeah. Hotel staff, insecurity. Every beach in Bahamas you can go and it's free. That's how it's supposed to be, man. That's how it's supposed to be. Let's read into this article, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wow, what is happening? Let me refresh this article. So a long article, man, 3 minutes. There we go.
In response to ongoing public debate, and in a few cases legal proceedings surrounding beach access rights, the Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association, JHTA, calls on all stakeholders to unite behind a framework that ensures safe, equitable, and well-managed access to Jamaica's most treasured natural asset. The question before Jamaica is not whether Jamaicans and visitors alike should access our beaches. They absolutely should, said Christopher Jarrett, president of the JHDA. The question is how we enable access in a manner that protects our people, our visitors, and our coastlines. We must create a positive and safe experience for everyone, while we continue to support and build the local businesses that rely on a successful and safe tourism industry. The JHDA firmly rejects any characterization of managed beach access as exclusionary and firmly supports meaningful public access to Jamaica's beaches. A well-designed management framework in accordance with applicable laws must be the basis on which access for Jamaican citizens and visitors is framed. By contrast, unmanaged beaches have become spaces that are not freely accessible because they are governed by informal power structures, intimidation networks, and environmental degradation that effectively deny patrons the ability to enjoy them in safety and dignity.
So this is what Calligrapher was talking about in the comment section. is what he was talking about. Got the bike wake you up, mommy. Hey, Lavish, how you doing, mama?
What me there?
Eh? At the bike wake you up? Eh?
It's a fruit when I gym to game and I gym and I gym to reach home.
Did you? Oh. That's why you wake up and say, what you did there?
Go me there, I'm still alive.
Still up on the live.
Okay.
Alright, so I does 12:11, you know, late.
What?
12:11. You did tell me, wake up when me done my live. Me still up on the live, see me, so. Because I can go and rest your body, you know, say, you don't wake up eventually. But this point of the person making of the article, ladies and gentlemen, it really goes into what Calligrapher was saying in the comment section a while ago. Calligraphy. You can turn it on me, man. Turn that one upon me, because it's better than this one so close. Yeah, thank you. You dip on the top speed? Top speed you dip on? Yeah, man, thank you. So, yeah, man, me know, man, I still a challenging time for you. That I got take a good while. But me and you we talk differently, you understand? Well, yeah, you know my prayers, you see me? So yeah, back to the beach access, ladies and gentlemen. What Calligrapher was saying earlier is this. They see them talking about, you know, the areas where the beaches are, you have some little unruly elements where one for badness thing and control space and is a hustling ground for them and them something there. And they make it bad. They make it bad for law-abiding citizens. And it gives the government what would I say now? It give the government leverage for do what they do. To some extent. Not at the extreme that they're doing it, but to some extent. It give them leverage. Because them are going to argue, say, it's like they're in front of the court and them are going to argue, say, but well, they're being unruly, they're doing this, and we must need order and such and such and such. Right? What Colleen say? Hold on. I'll go in the comment section. What Colleen say? I'm going to say what Colleen say. The Prime Minister in England is expected to make a decision today. Oh, about what? We want to know. Prime Minister in England, let me see if we can find out. Let me see if we can find that situation. But yeah, they look, the elements them, ladies and gentlemen, where the unruly elements them, they want to make it, they want to make the good suffer for the bad. They might give the government leverage to do what they do. So, you know, Jamaica have a serious cultural problem, you know. We have a cultural problem, ladies and gentlemen. We do. And you know, when I'm on the beaches them turn a hustling ground right now. So everybody I look wife. Some people are trying to sell drugs and all type of something. And of course, that's gonna require serious, credible officers that have integrity, because you can put the officers them on the beach and the officer them also too. So Jamaica have a Jamaica core problem is a cultural problem. You understand? It's not gonna be an easy fix. It's not gonna be an easy fix. Colin said if he will be stepping down or not. Oh, we're gonna get to that, because me and somebody are talking about England from Colin Bell show now. Let's continue.
Dignity. Documented incidents of harassment, illegal vending, criminal activity, and unsafe conditions at poorly managed beach areas across Jamaica represent a clear and present danger to members of the public and visitors. Historically, these are not isolated occurrences, but instead are the predictable consequence of unregulated space. The JHDA urges that the safety and well-being of every beach user be placed at the center of this national conversation. In fact, to oppose managed access is to accept that harassment and insecurity are acceptable conditions for enjoying our national coastlines. The JHDA does not accept this.
I would love to see the JHDA and the Rasta brother debate about this. And the group. Yeah, I would love to see them do that. Because I told you that this is what they're going to do. Because criminal activity exists there, everybody will suffer. So the place turned this one big prison. There has to be a balance, ladies and gentlemen. There has to be a balance. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please hit the like button. Double tap the screen for me like this. Alright, just double tap the screen for me. I don't know how much time I have left, but enough. Oh, 60% today. Yeah, man, still have time, man. Still have time for going, man. The battery now got dead for me, thank God. Anyway, let's continue. Man, them say them not accept no free access that is not managed. Them not accept it.
Inadequate sanitation, accumulated waste, eroded coastlines, the absence of basic amenities, and a lawless atmosphere have rendered many of these spaces unwelcoming, not because Jamaicans do not care for their environment, but because without appropriate governance, no space can be sustainably maintained. The reputation of Jamaica as a well-respected tourist destination, which was built over the better part of 7 decades, represents Jamaica's most valuable economic engine and will not survive within an environment of public disorder, insecurity, or instability at beach locations. Bad news travels fast through the international media and social networks that influence visitor decisions. The JHTA and our members operate within the full framework of Jamaican law, the legal property rights of all owners, including homeowners and hospitality investors, acquired through legitimate processes and governed by established statutes, must be properly considered. The tourism infrastructure represents billions of dollars in long-term investment, tens of thousands of direct and indirect jobs, significant community development, and, most importantly, linkages to a plethora of service providers, farmers, artisans, and so many more. The JHDA plans to provide the government with comprehensive recommendations based on our review of the proposed beach access policy. Once shared,
Yeah, calligrapher, so they use a few people that are unruly to punish the rest of people so they don't get access. It's discrimination too. It ties into it, but they're using the criminal part of it as an excuse to do so. So let me tell you, say, I would love to see this debated, because I'm telling you, there's gonna be some Jamaicans that will agree with this article, you know, right off the rip. They're not gonna agree to it, but the conversation needs to be had upon an international, well, a national level, I should say, because it's a national issue. The conversation needs to be had, ladies and gentlemen, where I would love to see the two brother them from Mr. Will Rattigan show and people from the JTA argue the points them regarding laws, human rights, access, and all of that. And I think it should be the most watched and shared event, because I think it's something that fundamentally needs to be settled. We have other things to deal with, and really and truly beach access shouldn't be, and I think there should be a limitation on hotels that are built. Really and truly. Again, I believe that they can open up the hotel when it comes to the beach shore. Yeah, the beach should not be inaccessible at all. I'm not saying that you should walk through the hotel to go to the beach. Yeah, man. But they debate already, man. I'm not saying that you should walk through the hotel to get to the beach, but you need to be able to reach the beach. That's what I'm saying. No matter if the hotel there, the hotel is supposed to have certain ways where it'll block off the beach. No, that should not happen. None at all. None at all that nothing happen. And I believe they can have adequate amount of security night and day, right? On the beaches, right? On the property, right? Yeah, I think they can do that. You know what they're going to argue to? You know, it's going to, you know, too much. Yo, man, tell them, me just know what they're going to say. And it's going to be a challenging one. But I feel like say Jamaica and the Rasta up for the task. So, and I would love to hear the actual debate. I would love to hear the debate. But again, when them say the court case, and them are going to allow them to determine how they interpret that, and you know, yeah, and when the Rasta argue, you know, the spiritual side of it, them going there for spiritual reasons and a part of a native experience and a religion, that is a solid argument. Solid argument when human rights is concerned. And social, it's a social issue, you know. Beach access is a social issue, you know. Yeah, man. It's a serious thing, man. It's not a joke business, man. I don't want people to feel like say, I want to look up I want to look up conversation, a proper conversation. This, yeah. What go on right us right now is a serious thing at the core of it.
Expect the government will move to take on board all stakeholder concerns, with a view to arriving at consensus on the legal framework that protects all users of Jamaica's coastline. We insist that as user rights are clarified, we must also preserve investor confidence and demonstrate to the world that Jamaica is a destination that takes its obligations to its citizens, visitors, and investors seriously. The reputational cost of continued inaction is one Jamaica cannot afford to pay. The JHDA firmly supports meaningful public access to Jamaica's beaches and believes every Jamaican should be able to enjoy the country's coastline in a safe, clean, and dignified environment. The issue is not whether access should exist, but how it can be properly managed, maintained, secured, and funded for the benefit of current and future generations. We remain committed to constructive dialogue and stand ready to partner with the government and relevant stakeholders in developing a model that serves everyone and strengthens the industry on which so many depend.
All I would say to the people, Verna, how you doing, mama? All I would say to the people is that get involved. We say it's from COVID, them start cut out the beaches from the Jamaican people. And selling out the private entities. Wow, really? I mean, the beach access thing been an issue still, you know. From then it start the development every single hotel with them build and then privatize the hotel. That, you know, both parties them do it. Both political parties them do it. So from them time there. Sorry about that. From them time there, isn't it? Them time, but yeah, that's how we get to that. Let's go back to the conversation with the brethren, Colin Bell, and the caller them. One caller, the calling them, want to catch it.
Later.
All right.
1-876-804-7072. Call me straight, call me on WhatsApp. Make sure you like up the video. Thumbs up, it no cost nothing. Just click on the thumbs up, feed the algorithm, like up the video. Go ahead, caller.
Wanna hear that? Thumbs up, algorithm. It no cost nothing, Jamaica. Thumbs up. Alright?
Yes, Mr. Bell, what may I have to say? Jamaica now know the truth. All these people in America are coming out of the country. They are mercenary, man. They are American security. They are soldiers. They are CIA.
You think so?
Those people to combat China. Nothing but to combat China. Get them out of the country. But I hope Jamaicans don't get into the mix-up because they're going to use Jamaicans now against Chinese. You know?
Yeah?
They're going to use Jamaicans to burn them Chinese business, do all kind of shit to get them out of the country.
But these people, Dr. Chang said the people who are coming will not be detained. They will be allowed free roam around Jamaica. Then,
because they are American CIA.
Let me ask you something. When you are in transit, don't you have a ticket to your next destination? What ticket these people are coming with a ticket for their next flight? Because if you're in transit, if you're in transit, don't you must have a ticket to your next flight? Somebody tell me who in a travel business.
No.
Because anytime I am in transit, sometimes you go through immigration, like if you are go US and you go England, you have to have the next ticket, you know. It might be a day or two, so you come out of the airport and you got your hotel or you got your family them till the next flight, but you have to have the next ticket. You can't in transit without a second ticket. Do these people have the second ticket?
Do these people have the second ticket? May I tell you, say, oh, up there. Oh. May I tell you, say, yo, the man licking nail on the edge Jamaica. Do these people that is coming here? Yeah, are the best question here, actually. Yeah, when I think about what I was saying first, I never asked that question, but I said, if they're going somewhere, why you not send them straight? Why them have to stay? It's like them come on vacation for 30 days and then I move. What? For? And then you're going to tell me, say, if them have an option, if them can choose to stay, bullish. What kind of nonsense is this? Why we need them? Why them need to have an option to stay? Just send them directly where them are go. Yeah, man, send the most despicable people them. All I think them a Trump call them, and all I think them a Rubio call them. Send them people go straight to their destination where them going to stay permanent. Don't send them to Jamaica. But I can't even say that to Trump and Rubio because I government them talk and the government give them the go ahead. Because, you know, America is our friends. And I say, America, we might see America as our friends. Lady J, what's up, mama? I'm not a father, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have any children. Okay? I'm not a father. But big up all of the real father, them. Yes. And big up my father. Only can big up my father. And if you don't want to send something to the cash up or the Zelle or the PayPal, we can send something for Pops. Alright, just tell me say for Pops. If you don't send anything to the Zelle, you make sure you send me the screenshot from my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number, that's 876-451-6535. That's 876-451-6535. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know. Alright? But yeah, man, me I say, the man them could have just send the man them where them go, brother. It don't make no sense that them go stay at Jamaica. And it just, all of this thing just is fishy. It's just fishy. And we all strong a mumble and a fumble and a, it come like him have why them suspend me live. Every time I talk about donation, I notice that they suspend the live. Anytime I talk about donation, I go mute TikTok. Because I can't bother. Merle said, Bolo, I've been asking the same question, you know, why not send them to their permanent destination instead of sending them here if they are going elsewhere? But we're not going to tell a lie. Colin Bell asked a better question. Yesterday, I come a transit. Where the other ticket there? Where the other ticket for them go for the next flight? Where is it? Why it not buy? If them they are punch and why it take 30 days for them left? Calligrapher said there are groups of local JAs that go for morning swims. It's healthy. Them swim and go home. Many Europeans do the same early morning swim in their country. There must be a balance. Yes, I'm telling you. I believe that they have already captured too much of the coast. And they're planning to do more. You see how I got lavish? The people them where Trump has sent. Andrew can go with them. You say Andrew can go with them and I transit, we can't bother. Well on there, Colin say Adrian, Colin say Horace Chang have 6. Horace Chang have an agenda. Oh, Andrea Burke say Bolo. The more I think about it, this deportee situation, the call on Colin was right. You know, I think these people are CIA. Also, I think they are here already. That part. From the blackout. Yeah, man. I feel so too. I don't have any proof of that, but that I believe that. I believe that is the case. And there was a small warship. When I look at subship them, will come. Me show up on my page. You understand? Yeah, so I go on somebody profile and you see. Lady J Sabolo, my question is, if they are coming from a country that they do not have papers for, how will they come here to be in transit in the first place? That might be an easy answer, but I don't know. That might be an easy answer. Because remember, say when them deport people, them not on the papers, right? It's an executive order, them just deport them. Not true. That's why they make sure so the US Marshal them come with them and stuff like that. Jamaica do not drop your guard. They will be sending those people. That's a very important question that Colin Bell asked, and I wasn't even thinking about that until he asked about the ticket. Yes, me didn't think about it neither. My only question was why they never send them go to the place where they wanna go directly. Why them they have to stop at Jamaica? It's like a 30-day vacation because remember them say it's around 30 days they must stay, right? At 25 of them and you're not supposed to pass 10. And if you pass 10, it automatically stop. No more people can come. That's what them say. I don't believe them. Because how many Jamaicans is going to monitor this situation? As I say, people don't have to stay vigilant. As goal big up. You don't have to stay vigilant, ladies and gentlemen. My side, on bless up yeah, man, bless up the gift them now, man. Like, see, nice gift them pan it. No, not super chat. Everybody can do super chat too. I set a gift code. Lord have mercy. Yeah, man, Andrea, I really talk Andrea make for true, bro. There we go. Start the goal. Andrea said, an error occurred. What? Alright, you just now record. Left that alone. Sharon said is from COVID and start cut out the beach. Oh, me see that. The lady says you have to have documents to be a part of the country when those Jamaicans deported come in here. They are automatically Jamaicans. No, man. They have to go through one process. They can't be automatically Jamaicans. No, man. They can't be automatically Jamaicans. Jamaica have laws, you know. No, not because of they are automatically. No, man, not go so, man. Not go so, man.
They are saying they are the fully combat members of American
No,
security.
megawatt volt. Hold on, megawatt volt. You can't be in transit and
They
come out
come
of the
to
airport.
dominate Jamaica to get the Chinese out.
Yes.
They're going to go to business. They're going to do everything to get the Chinese out because for them turf, they don't need them there.
Well, me and Marco Rubio say, I think there. Are despicable people. You might try to get out of the US.
To get Chinese off guard. It doesn't have to get Chinese off guard. Get Jamaicans off guard. But they are true American mercenaries. And you can just put that in your head, my brother. They are American mercenaries come to get China's out. That's what Kerry Lake says.
Calling the UK Prime Minister expect to announce his departure Monday as growing numbers of MP. Tala. So it's a problem over UK again. Clear star. And what are these US Prime Ministers been hosted for? Nothing close to where Andrew Holness do. Nothing like what Andrew Holness have overhead.
That's why you're trying to get these guys that go. The guys they're not a prisoner, man. The guys they're not a this man. The guys they're a big American guys. They will Trump plant the country to combat China, get every information, every this, every that. You know, hear them say they want to go negotiate over. They want for China get a 40%. They have to go negotiate over.
Well, they never say it have to, but they would have liked that.
Have to.
Well,
they would have liked that. They only put that out there, but it have to because that is the biggest problem.
Yeah, well, I watched the whole thing this morning, and I hear her.
So you mark this. Say they are not criminals. Jamaican put that out of their head. They are not criminals. They are American officials.
Well, we will see. We will see.
Okay, brother.
Bless you.
Okay.
One love.
Bye.
Pringle.
Hello?
Walk on, brother.
Morning, sir.
Blessings and welcome, my friend.
First thing, what happened to Ayman Black?
Dr. Ayman Black? I can make a link. I don't think so. All of the top people, who used to be on Styles, I don't think, who did this? Chongi did it, Prestige did it, I don't know who else.
Anyway, I'm going to make you sleep today again. Calling on the Prime Minister to resign is I go talk. That won't happen.
Okay.
And I asked the Prime Minister not to resign, must continue. People vote for him.
Standing ground.
Yes. And I asked Smart Golding not to arrange no protests. Talking at the Parliament as strong as you can. Let the Prime Minister do what he's doing. And when the people back is fully against the wall, they will go out and protest. At that time, you support them. How me sound? Right, you can't sleep.
You can't sleep. You have a sound. We can't say you have a sound. You have a sound.
No, you can't say it, but you can't say it.
No, man, you have a sound, Pringle. Because that is one way to look at it as well. But I can't look on it that way because I still have kids living in Jamaica. I intend to retire in Jamaica, and the longer the country nosedive, the
big up Sefu. Want to think about what that brother they said? Somebody said them agree already, right? Hey, when I'm telling you, Jamaican people, you vindictive body, you know? Hey, on a vindictive body, man. Hey, what you say? I'm not telling a lie. I don't see why they don't call for Mark Bone if you're going to do no protest enough. If you're going to start no protest. This has to be coming from the people. And election time, you know? Of course, that's a serious thing I go on. Certain things we need to talk on because I don't want me play with the brother say. I don't can listen and I can, you know. Sefu, big up yourself. Thanks to tell them to share up the live. When you can check the thing, you understand? The laws are only good when you enforce them. You're absolutely right there, Colleen. I'm like, who not participate heavily in the chat? Thank you guys so much for the interactions, man. That's why I try to make sure some read all the message them and make sure some interact. Greetings, Albert. Big up. Share the live with 10 people right now, ladies and gentlemen. Share the live with 10 people, man. Don't keep this to yourself. We are all up rough reasoning right now. You see me? I'm still a bachelor life over here, so I work with. I'm so much bachelor life now. 54%. It's a one, man. Yeah, man. You have 54%. We're still in a good state over here, so. The phone you start have charging problem again, you know. And I can't bother with that, you know. Because yeah, I can't deal with that. We have to buy the charging part alone. You know, I do that phone, you know. I put some, I go provide it, rub it with some olive oil and provide that phone that time. I can't deal with it, you know. Yeah, man, I need every minute that come up on the screen I tell, see it again. Alien object detected, unplug the charger. Make sure the charger and the USB port are dry and clean. What a banger. And restart the phone. Every minute it come up.
The more difficult it is going to be to bring back Jamaica. Foreign direct investment has dropped from 2016. Every year we get less because what is happening is that we have a corrupt prime minister running the country and foreigners now come put their money in a corruption because corruption will make the country unstable. So when a boy talk about unstabilize the economy, that is what the GLP is doing right now with Prime Minister Andrew Holness at the helm. And I am saying to the PNP, do not sit in the house and listen to Andrew Holness talk. Anytime you get up the top, walk out.
That's a good talk.
Yo, I agree with Colin Bell 100%. Yo, I have to mute the mic. Cause the music that we have played a while ago and it's so loud. Hey, I appreciate it. It's not always peaches and creams though, no, Colin. Colleen. It's not always peaches and creams. But there's a certain level of respect, you understand? No, man, a car passed a while ago and it's like, the car don't want to pass. It's like it stop in front of my yard, you know, not in front of my yard, but on the road. And it just have a boom, boom, like a traffic day out there. And it now move. And a late night. So I say, hold on, no, man. What going on so? So I mute my mic. Pan the tree. Because TikTok can take music, you know, but YouTube can't take music. And more work for me. And more work for me on YouTube now for say boy, you know. Because say boy, yo, me go trim out that and trim out this. Brother, me not have time. Yo, you see how last night? Hey, my work last night. Hey, I want to make sure so don't go watch my video them, you know. From Bolo V&R clips and Bolo V&R 2.0, you know. Hey, my work last night, you know. The amount of video me drop. Me unload the video them like me unload one world record. Video for video, back a video. Whole night, last night, fully active. All when me wake up, like 2 hours ago, one video did drop. When me wake up. For sure you when I work last night. Fresh video drop. Look a bit before me wake. I want to know, man. Make sure someone watch my video them and like my video them and share my video them, man. Good night, and the people them on TikTok, especially. Me need you to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the notification bell and click all. So you can go back and go watch some of my video them from way back when I come down in line. Everything there, and not just politics alone, because you know say the world is intertwined, innit? Yes. So you know me have to share up some things from Pastor Peter Chambers, some things from Apostle Jeffrey Shuttleworth, some things from Mark Stewart. Me have to share up them things there. You understand? It's true because one of the time when I check, I saw 11 videos. I want to tell Merle, on a joke. Video back a video. Me I drop last night, man. So me stay. And I shell them down. And me I put up short video at the same time, man. That's why more time TikTok, that's why I neglect no more time. YouTube take over my time. You understand? But more I wanna listen this. Before me wanna friend. I wanna listen to that exchange with my lady. Listen to this.
$1 million annually. Jamaica has struggled for years to prosecute vulnerable American victims to the tune of $300 million annually. Jamaica has struggled for years to prosecute these networks domestically. If confirmed, what practical resources or support would you pursue to encourage more effective cooperation between our law enforcement agencies to stop these scams?
Thank you for asking that question, Senator. I think people think, how could you get scammed out of your life savings? But there are some bad actors in Jamaica who have really honed the skill of bilking people out of their money through these lottery scams and other financial scams. And so we will work very closely with Jamaican law enforcement officials. We already have a great relationship. We'll work with our counterparts at the State Department, and we will work with local law enforcement here in the United States to make sure that we're doing everything we can to alert people to this problem, because I think a lot of people unsuspectingly don't even realize that they're obviously being caught up in a scam, and then prosecute people to the fullest extent of the law. And I will put pressure on the Jamaican government, if I'm confirmed, to really prosecute and take seriously these types of crimes.
Mr. Lake, I want to come back to you on a related topic here, and that has to do, beyond your normal role as ambassador, you're going to be responsible for an interagency effort to deal with US-Jamaica counter-narcotics efforts. And that's going to require leading a team that has personnel on in the State Department side and in law enforcement.
Get vulnerable American victims to the tune of $300 million annually. Jamaica has struggled for years to prosecute these networks domestically. If confirmed, what practical resources or support would you pursue to encourage more effective cooperation between our law enforcement agencies to stop these scams?
Thank you for asking that question, Senator. I think people think, how could you get scammed out of your life savings? But there are some bad actors in Jamaica who have really honed the skill of bilking people out of their money through these lottery scams and other financial scams. And so we will work very closely with Jamaican law enforcement officials. We already have a great relationship. We'll work with our counterparts at the State Department, and we will work with local law enforcement here in the United States to make sure that we're doing everything we can to alert people to this problem, because I think a lot of people unsuspectingly don't even realize that they're obviously being caught up in a scam, and then prosecute people to the fullest extent of the law. And I will put pressure on the Jamaican government, if I'm confirmed, to really prosecute and take seriously these types of crimes.
Mr. Lake, I want to come back to you on a related topic here, and that has to do, beyond your normal role as ambassador, you're going to be responsible for an interagency effort to deal with US-Jamaica counter-narcotics efforts. And that's going to require leading a team that has personnel in the State Department side and in law enforcement.
And I will put pressure on the Jamaican government, if I'm confirmed, to really prosecute and take seriously these types of crimes.
Mr. Lake, I want to come back to you on a related topic here, and that has to do beyond your normal role as ambassador. You're going to be responsible for an
United States to make sure that we're doing everything we can to alert people to this problem, because I think a lot of people unsuspectingly don't even realize that they're obviously being caught up in a scam, and then prosecute people to the fullest extent of the law. And I will put pressure on the Jamaican government, if I'm confirmed, to really prosecute and take seriously these types of crimes.
Hey, let me tell you something. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. Miss Carrie Lake, come on in, sister. I believe she's going to be the catalyst for some people some politician getting locked up. Trust and believe when me tell you that. Cheap on the ground? Yes, man. One of the things I does, what's up, Donna Chrissy? What's up, baby? David, big up yourself, bro. One of the things I does, scammers. Let me tell you something, man. Hey. Everybody I go get this work. Everybody. Well, everybody were doing the wrong things them. That's for sure. You understand? Anytime him say it, me smile too. Me sound like mommy baby. What? Who that about? Oh, what is, man? Yeah, man, Jamaica in a trouble, man. Bolo, I also hope we can send him complaints too. What you mean? See, you think say them not gonna work with intelligence on the ground? Well, you're not easy. Michelle, big up yourself. What you say? I mean, you not chat. Oh. Yeah, calligraphy not easy, you know. Yeah. Mommy. Somebody for the life say every time we call your mommy, they smile. Yes, they say it's so sweet. Yes. Always moving, man, all day, man. Yes, when the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. Prophetic words from Mark Golden. Believe. Yeah, man, Pastor Peter Chambers prophesied, man. You know, say, Pastor, if you come give me a link. Pastor, if you come give me a link, you know, more getting YouTube up and running quick, you know. You need to come give me a link. Yeah, man. Get all them password, them. You're supposed to have everything on the computer. And we can just start deal with the thing. And show them what to do. Where you say, Sharon, you have work tomorrow? Alright, baby. Let's go back to the conversation over here. But Miss Carrie Lake, ma'am, we welcome you. We welcome you. Because guess what now, Jamaica? You see, as much as all some people are benefit from them game, or what them call it, them game and them something there, it make it bad for the country, and I'll tell you why. You see, the legal digital opportunities them where Jamaicans can get because of the scamming and the corruption of their Jamaica, them now go open up the market to us. They are not. Me not ask Christ, them not gonna do it. Them not gonna do it. If them not think so Jamaica. I remember what Carrie Lakes about Huawei and the whole communication thing. That's our next problem too. That's our next deterrent. They are not going to open up those financial alleys digitally to us. Yo, do you know how long it took me to get monetized? In America, you know, when you get 1,000 subs, you know, and you get monetized, you know you can get super chat right away. Right away you can get super chat, you know. At some point around 25,000 subs, somewhere near there are 30,000 subs. That's the time when I saw the option where I could monetize. Not monetize, but I was already monetized, but there were certain parts of monetization that I could not access because I live in Jamaica. And I'm telling you, it's because of those same things that is happening with all that scamming and everything. Them don't open up Jamaica to the bed. As much as all they say Jamaica the backyard of the United States. If Jamaica were the backyard of the United States, we should have been able to get all of them things there. The Zelle, the Cash App, everything down here. But because of the scamming, you should not ask nobody from foreign where have Cash App for help you or have Zelle. In Jamaica, they clean certain way and run good and no corruption and certain way. And the whole fraud. Even fraud never so stinking in Jamaica. May I tell you, so would that open up to other opportunities financially? It's just common sense. Somebody said them really anticipating. Yeah, man, external forces, man. External forces. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. But now I tell the Jamaican people what to do or not to do because nobody can go say Bolo incite no violence. However, I tell you all the while, the best advice is not from me, it's from God. Go down on your knee, pray, repent, prepare. In the meantime, we're supposed to store water, we're supposed to store food, all of them something there. Plant or something have in the garden. Get to no command fall, hello. Get to no command fall, hello. Get to no command fall, hello. Command fall is going to be, how can I put this? Command fall is going to be a diamond entity when certain things start to happen. Precious. Get on a command fall. Get on a command fall. Plant up on a melon. And which other? Pumpkin. Plant melon and pumpkin, ladies and gentlemen. Plant melon and pumpkin. Store water. Go down on the knee and pray and repent. So, plant pumpkin. Plant melon, store water, go on the knee and pray and repent. And last but not least, get on the cup. You see, all I want to love egg. In a Jesus' name, get on the command fall. And make sure, say, the command fall them, on the never fall like egg them so we can get more command fall. Get on the command fall. May I tell you about essentials? Pumpkin and pumpkin seed have whole heap of minerals and nutrients for the body. The melon act as a hydrator. So if you have water issues and then the green part of the melon, you know, so that good for the man them. Me not eat egg, you know. Me can't eat egg. Egg make me want to throw up. But to all of the egg lover them, hear me and hear me good. And these are not my words. We get this from the apostle. Get to the solar panel. If you can't get to the solar panel, ladies and gentlemen, something to have some type of electrical energy. Plant something on the backyard. So me get to Rose if you come out contact. Rose Ellis, big up. Somebody said if you get to the fishing line on the hooks, if you can't go fish, you understand what I deal with? Prepare to go back to basics, ladies and gentlemen. Be prepared to go back to basics. And if you don't want to go too much back to basics, you have to get a solar panel. You have to get a solar thing them. So you can charge up a device them and all of them something there. Or run a radio or something, some communicate, something. Wild Callaloo is definitely good, ladies and gentlemen. Wild Callaloo. Back to basics. Get your collar loose. See Shango, the Shango have to be a Rasta man. That's a Rasta name. See Rasta man on TikTok, they are telling you what I want. Get back to basics. You are going to make sure you have a couple farmer friends. Backside. Hey, want to start friend up with a farmer friend? Them, you hear me say? Thank you, Donna Chrissy. Start friend up with a farmer friend. Them. Me not telling yourself to panic. Me not telling yourself to prepare for the worst. Don't panic. Prepare for the worst, ladies and gentlemen. Claudette, how you doing? Prepare for the worst. Oh yeah, sugar cane easy to grow. Thank you, Shango. No, true, sugar cane easy to grow. There are many different videos on YouTube and TikTok to show you one stick a cane. You know much time, you know much cane you can get out of that. Shango never tell a lie. Thank you so much. What is that? First time I'm seeing that one. Community heart. Aww. Donna Chrissy, love you too, baby. May I tell you? Make sure you have salt. People, make sure you get the consecrated salt from Mark Stewart here. Make sure you get the olive oil too. Donna Chrissy, I laugh. I love you too, babes. Oh, I'm here, man. I love you, show me. You know, so I love you too. You laugh, boy. I'm serious, I love you. You understand? Yes, people, consecrated salt. Get your anointed olive oil. Yeah. Get your prayer cloth. Make sure you have your Bible. Get, you know when they say study to show thyself approved. Yeah. May I start to some Bible live stream, you know. I go in that Bible. I don't know minister or nothing, but just my own, you know, we're gonna go through it. And my mother's guide took my mother definitely entrenched in the word, you know. She's immersed. Immersed at the word? Or she's merged in the word. You understand? Yes, water purifiers. But Shango, you make sure you put one list for your channel. Hold on, let me follow you. Shango, I follow you now. You see the list of things that we are saying people don't forget. More if you do like a poster and write them down and just message me the poster. I mean endorse the poster. You feel me I deal with? Yeah, man. Because water purifiers are definitely one part of it. Water purifiers. Now let me tell you something. There are some people around the world that are so serious, you know. By the way, guys, you know see some weird video over UK with some people that walk like them a zombie. I don't know if I act them a act. You know, look good. And you know, we see in our movies them. I'm not even show it on my channel. You want to see people like I walk like a zombie for real, you know? You want to see video of them? My mother me send it to today. So mommy look on this. Walk me in Kenya. You don't know. You don't know what me in Kenya. Wait. Dr. Dayton Campbell married. Congratulations, my general. Jamaica, we never know. Boss tidy not, you know. 1, 2, no. Boss tidy not. You just done big man now, Mr. Campbell. I hope this lady is loyal and a good wife, man. And I hope you're a great husband. And I hope we have many, many great moments together moving forward. Let me show you what I go on my side. Yeah, man, I show you what I go on over here, sir. Up on Mr. Campbell TikTok. They know saying get married. Today too, you know. So I see Mr. Gold in there. Mighty God. They never today and get married or yesterday, but look Andrew. As me see it, the boss thing at 4,600 likes. Dayton Campbell wedding a trend to Lowe's and skirt. As me go on Instagram and I fuss it that me see. Wanna see what I go on my side? You sure know what I go on. You carry over somewhere. Oh no, let me carry it over here so then. See boss there and his wife. One gensec. You remember good. How about this? Go back to your gensec. We're not dealing with you right now. One gensec. A picture you bad. See boss there. See integrity boss there. If me find a UK video, a simple thing, man. Me send it to myself. I go back. I go to that. Don't worry yourself. See that, ladies and gentlemen. I would have behind the boss wife in a crowd. So Marky G, man. You know Marky G have the support in Gensec, you know. Yeah, man. Marky G have in attendance, you know. That's a code. Boss look like he in love though. That is it, my general. He just go through a storm. He deserve it. What you say? You say bride look amazing, I lie? Yeah man, she look lovely with you, man. As me say, I just hope say the thing real and you know, and them just continue to stay blessed. But she name Shay Grace of your pages. Me like that. Our page private. Same way so. You see when you have a lady, ladies and gentlemen, and here's a man with note, you know. I'm on them I talk to right now. Yeah, me know the video more important. But when I get to the video. You see when you have a lady, and here's a person out there in the public as a man. That right there are the best thing. You saw some pics today, okay. Big up your Gensec. See that?
Something is going on in England. Even that dude like a zombie too, but I'm finding these videos of people dressed up as zombies, or I don't know if they really are zombies or they're promoting for something, but something is going on. Now we all know there's a lot of commotion happening around the world, y'all, but something must be going on in England because this is not the very first video that I'm coming across. Look at this guy over here.
So I don't know if it's true. If they're really zombies, but I'm gonna go to
Even that dude look like a zombie too, but I'm finding these videos of people dressed up as zombies, or I don't know if they really are zombies or they're promoting for something, but something is going on. Now, we all know there's a lot of commotion happening around the world, y'all, but something must be going on in England because this is not the very first video that I'm coming across. Look at this guy over here. Look at this guy over here. Look at this guy over here. What's happening? What?
Yo.
Listen, now they might take this video down because that's usually what they do, but you need to fucking listen because I'm not fucking playing. I'm about to give you a strong ass fucking warning. This zombie outbreak shit, which I might not even know about because they've been keeping it out of wraps, so a lot of people don't know. It's a zombie outbreak that done happened in the fucking UK. It done found its way down here, and it done happened in Tennessee. In Walmart, somebody bit somebody else. Last time they passed this shit is something else. Somebody get into that, but somebody bit somebody else in Walmart, and then that person had to go to the hospital. They locked.
So that's exactly what I'm saying. Something must be going on in the UK that we don't know much about because they're trying to keep it under wraps. Remember, y'all, we don't be hearing too much about these countries. Without TikTok, we don't be getting nothing at all. But if y'all know anything about this, let me know in the comments below because I hear a lot of it happening in America too, man. Stay tuned for part 2. Let's continue to get this shit. Peace in.
Somebody in the comment section said, I live in the UK and I haven't seen any of this shit. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I'm not confirming nothing. Maybe they hire off something, man. I don't know. Maybe they acting. I don't know. 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 Somebody in the comment section said, I know I saw zombie control cars years ago. And if you don't want, hey, you guys that are asking for the video, if you guys want the video, take my number. WhatsApp me. If you're not ready to take down the number, let me know. Alright, and I'll give you guys the number. Everybody, TikTok, everybody. If you want my number and you want the video, I can send you the video. Just WhatsApp me. Tell me say you want the video. Alright. The most me I gotta do is send you the link to my WhatsApp channel so you can get notifications when me join the WhatsApp channel, and that's up to you if you want to do that. Cause me no bother nobody. Me not gonna call you. Me not gonna text you. Anything me I text you a promotion for me stuff. Alright? Real talk. I don't bother people, man. I don't care if you're female or nothing. You heard? Professional. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Professional. Yeah. So yeah, I saw that. I was like, man, what the hell is going on, man? Is these people acting? I don't know. So if you want my number to get this video, let me know, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you the number. As a matter of fact, let me tell you the number right now, too. The number is 876-451. That's 876-451-6535.
Yeah, man, walk out on him.
Alright, so back to this. I believe the PMP should take this. This suggestion, I feel say drugs them there, man. Sister Carrie prophesy, zombie and my daughter dream about it. Man, I don't even want to think about that. Lavish? No, man, me give up my number, man. Anybody will bother me, just block them, you know. You never know. My number, that number the public, man. Me have other numbers. That number the public. So the number is 451-6535. That's 451-6535. Anybody will start getting weird, me block them. You gotta know how to act. Hell wrong with you? I ain't got time for this. Block on the two side. You can't call me straight and you can't get me on WhatsApp. Block. So me go to work. You understand? Because I don't bother nobody. You could be the sweetest girl in the world. I am not coming in your DMs, baby. No, sir. Not me. Let's continue.
If Andrew Weekly get up the talk, walk out. If Xavier Bean get up the talk, walk out. And when the Integrity Commission name the other people, them don't sit in the house and listen to them speak.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know why me love this suggestion, eh? As a matter of fact, I think I should do a video.
Sit in the house and listen, Andrew, and start and stabilize the economy. That is what the GLP is doing right now with prime.
Let me do a video on that. I have to do a video on this. I am in total agreement with Colin Bell. I'm in total agreement with Colin Bell. I have to do a video on this. I have to do a video. Zane, come up. Sorry. Sure. Phone has slowed too much, you know. I don't like that, you know. Alright, TikTok. Want to listen to the argument from Colin Bell?
Minister Andrew Wallace at the helm. And I am saying to the PNP, do not sit in the house and listen to Andrew Wallace talk. Anytime you get up the talk, walk out.
That's a good talk.
Yeah, man, walk out on him.
But
if Andrew Weekly get up the talk, walk out. If Xavier Payne get up to talk, walk out. And when the Integrity Commission name the other people, them don't sit in the house and listen to them speak.
I'm going to add to that, ladies and gentlemen. Me in a total agreement. I mean, I call for Mark Golden and the People's National Party. Zine, I got top couple people of you know, we might, you know, in the party, when we know 1 and 2 on TikTok, I got tag them. I want to get this message to the leader and all members of the People's National Party. We're calling on you guys to do this. I am championing this action. We have to get serious with these people, right? If them people were, if Marissa Dalrymple get off it, on walk out and left the person, when me and Philip Powell make him alone stay in there. Everybody else walk out, because you know him a government business, make him stay. But everybody else walk out. Because they dishonor the honorable house. Remember say Andrew wanna say him not stay in a parliament with Richard Azan. Remember say Andrew wanna say him not stay in a parliament with Richard Azan. Yes, because him build a couple shop and bathroom for some ladies. And him never wait for the municipality. So it's a dark day in Jamaica. Then what is? No dark, no midnight. Andrew Jones can certify. Andrew Wheatley now is being recommended to be charged for illicit enrichment among other damning charges. Xavier may not take IC go court. He may not problem same way. No, they want enough to stay in our parliament when they talk. I agree with him. And the other thing too, if you notice when the PMP is talking, you don't notice how the Speaker of the House, even the other day, when the Honorable Miss Natalie Nita-Garvey was speaking, you notice how disrespectful she is with multitasking while she was speaking. And she do it all the time. Remember when Angela Brown-Burke was going to give her address, she came out of the chambers, and when she done, she come back. You notice when the People's National Party them speak, you notice majority of the JLP them is not sitting down and listening to them. So, Marky G, yeah man, a time man. This is something me I ask you know, really and truly. And anybody else will agree with me, on TikTok or YouTube or any other social media want to see this video, share this video and tag them. Yeah man, me agree with Colin Bell man, you know, if you walk out man. You cannot allow them for them beside you know. No, it'll bring down democracy. They must walk out. Walk out. That is it. Me agree.
Anyway, tell me this.
Yeah.
You said when you talk, right?
Yeah.
You get your thoughts from Father God.
Yeah, man. I am inspired by the Almighty.
So the rest of people talk, who then get it for them, bro?
I don't know. We can't speak for them.
The Father God see them, yeah.
No, some of them get it from the devil too. The devil inspire people to bring them.
Anyway, listen to me. He's a Bible man.
Love it.
Read Romans and Leviticus. He's not a Bible man, but sometimes he has certain things just Google and
check it.
And check it. Read Romans and Leviticus and see they tell you about leader and leadership.
Yes.
Respect.
Blessing Sprinkle. One love. Chris, morning. Chris Campbell, morning.
Yes,
Boy, I'm there, I say my peace, you know, and I allow the people to say for them peace.
And you're doing a great job. I was just asking my mom, Colin, since Aunt Olness came under investigation for illicit enrichment, how many prime ministers have been pushed out of power in England?
What, about 4?
At least 4 that went off, right?
Yes.
Johnson, May, Sunak, and if time ago that will be 4 at least, right?
Where Johnson go for? Why Johnson had to step?
Because he might have the party during the COVID and him lie about it.
Exactly.
By the way, none of these people rise to the corruption up.
Yo, you tell me say the man keep a party and him there for lift up and resign. So what go on with Fly Green? Why Fly Green still in that parliament? You remember say Fly Green did have no movement there, birthday party. Jamaica, we have some real bagger, you know. You know, so we have some real bagger. We not go on good. We not hold the people accountable. Holding the government accountable, you know, is a everyday job, you know. holding the government accountable is an everyday job. It's about you being abreast of what is going on in the country. This government is so bad. Holding them accountable is a 9 to 5. Or a 12 to 12. We should have said 12 to 12. Because they hardly give a break. Every week a 3 different scandal. Or surprise. Or shock. With how the system are run. Whether local government, you name it, international affairs. It's always something, ladies and gentlemen. The man them not give you a break. One thing I know is a government are content rich. As a content creator, me tired. What I say me do? Me tired. So Andrew wants to know him go run go Ocean Wide tomorrow morning. Well, this morning, 10 o'clock. Figure have special interview. How much you want to bet is that at the end of the interview, near to the end, you're going to mention certain things. How much you want to bet? Yeah, may I tell you 2:20 a.m. What is going to happen at 6 a.m.? Calligrapher say what? Good for the gensec. Yeah, man, definitely.
Of what Antoinette is.
None of them were under investigation for illicit enrichment. None of them.
No, none of anything like that. This was more failings. Andrew is the criminal acts while he's the prime minister, and yet still after at least four English prime ministers had to step down. Andrew Holness is still entrenched in the prime ministership. What does that say about us as a society? There's something there, isn't it? We have to hold it a reflection of the society.
Hey boy.
Because we have to look in the mirror, reflection of this about us as a society. There's something there, is he? Is Andrew hold it a reflection of the society?
Dr. Alaya, that was a great question. Is Andrew Holness a reflection of the society? Oh yeah, Paul Buchanan case is tomorrow. Tomorrow in the courts, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, so if you log on to Derval, the Maroon, yeah man, Derval on TikTok. I'm going to go on the ground at the court. But him now can't video in the court. But he might have somebody live outside, isn't it? Yeah. So they might give some updates. You understand why things are proceeding? You understand? That is it.
Hey boy.
Because we have to look in the mirror. We have to look in the mirror. We have to look in the mirror as Jamaica and say, what is it about us that tolerate this man still being prime minister after 4 English prime ministers had to step down? His things not reaching the level of what Andrew is doing.
I want to show you that the GLP is a cult organization. They are set a cult. Because the man them know say Andrew Holness nothing did there. Hear these two labor rights. This is the two labor rights.
Absolutely. Can you attend? And I know my prime minister the spot. Yeah. You have to realize the climate, the environment in which you exist today. And if it is that we're going to ask Dr. Wheaton to step aside, then it means that we have to ask the prime minister to step aside too. Oh, I never want to say that. Hold on. I never want to say that.
Are you saying to me that these people are not a set of probates? They know what the prime minister is doing is wrong, and they are condoning it. Here the two man. If you ask Wheatley to resign, you're going to have to ask the prime minister to resign.
Colin, I completely agree with you. It makes no sense that you could ask Wheatley to resign.
Unknown. Your brother is Dixion Mayers. I did that yesterday. I did that when you asked yesterday. Why I must do it again now? Clarity, my brother, good evening. Remember, it's not the government, it is the mass of the country. I'm not sure what you're referencing where that is concerned. You're talking about the audio or what I said? Oh, you mean in England? Oh yes, the people them. People them put pressure. Civil society groups. People them put pressure for the prime minister them over there and them have to live up in it. Yes, and this is the thing. with the Jamaican people, them, they want Mark Bolin to take up Andrew and kick him out. And them are we have the power. Are we have the power? There's a way of put pressure upon PSOJ, you know. But tell you say, uno not serious. Uno not serious, man. Uno alright with Andrew. Uno feel like uno need to tolerate him and his wife and them more. So uno not serious. If uno is serious, they have to lift up. I mean, I talk about lift up in a real life too. I mean, I talk about legally have to lift up. Them now have no shame. We know that already. We know that already. But you know, me here Colin Bell say, I think man say, yo, there's people in the JLP that is of the opinion that Andrew will lift up and resign. And then tell him, and the man still not resign. They don't want me to Jamaica. There's a rift in the Jamaica Labour Party, you know. We don't want Marky J to do. If people within the JLP are telling the man say me to resign because they make the party look bad, they now come out and say it publicly, you know. And that's what I like. I don't like that. If I was in the Jamaica Labour Party, me I tell him straight, I make him know straight, a hombre. I'm not talking about behind him back. Me I make him know publicly, say, brother, watch you now. If me believe in this party and this party stand for something, you no bigger than the program. You have to lift up. You have to lift up. You're no bigger than the program. Uno see PMP operate under Mark Bolin. I mean, I talk about under Mark Bolin. I don't want to hear about nobody else and no other leader. I talk about under Marky G. Uno see the standard we are set. Hi June. Blessings from Kingston. Big up. Neeks, what's up, my darling? What's going on? Good to see you. How your Monday morning going? How is the weather? Oh yeah, when they have a gas riot. But that gas riot is orchestrated by Siaga still. I Siaga orchestrate that, man. It's serious people in Jamaica, then did have long time ago. Yeah, then did have long time ago. And then fly out and gone. You see if 60% or 70% of Jamaica, they still like talking on TV. Whole like JLP politician they would have to run with. What me say? One of them would have to run. Hey, every pickaxe, every fork, every button in a store them would have buy off. Me say as a matter of fact, if 60% of the population is still like talking on TV, Andrew only is going to win in first election. If he even win the first election, he couldn't trick them a second time. He couldn't thief, he couldn't do nothing. I tell you that. All them decisions that when you make go on with himself. Hey, I see one labor right lady. Pa Conrad and Conrad. I mean Conrad and this or something like that. I don't remember. One YouTuber. And the lady said, no man, me a labor right, but Andrew, respectfully, this decision where you make boy you want carry the worst of the worst. What kind of madness is that? You got to go, and that is a labor right to say that. So what you want me to do? I know me feel like I'm going to end up show that video there too. I'm fine. I'm more to get some work done. I don't want to stay too late. Oh, but Bolo TBV not go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't go anywhere. Alright? I'm going to find that video there. See that?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
What's up, guys? Check this out.
If no labor right now go call out, Andrew Owens never call out. I mean, labor right now go call out. You see, this is stunt where you're the pull. I carry the people them from where Trump want show time country. When they clean out in closet, they take up in all broken in put in and they carry come put in, come give people them down there. You see, this is stunt where you pull. You make labor right now going back to the election. I guarantee you. Because you know what? You know, come as a leader and have a meeting and talk to your people them and let them know what's going on. You make it look like them are idiots. You treat them like them are fool. Your minister them say one thing and then you are going to say one total different thing. And then you expect say people are going to believe you. People are not going to believe you. Because the none of the story is straight. None of your guys' story are straight. And as a leader, you should come to the forefront and say to your people that listen, this is what's going on. But you give people X and then a really Y. You give people rock stone and then they tell people say no on a rock stone, a sand. Because two of them carry same weight. No. You are giving a basket to carry water. You are a liar. And you know what, when you tell the lie, then when you tell, this is what it makes us look like we are either. Because everybody's sitting on the sideline and saying, listen, if his cabinet is saying this, and then him come tell the people and say, no, I know this is really mean at that. Like, as such Jamaican people gullible, as such Jamaican people don't have no sense, as such Jamaican people illiterate. You make it look like we don't have no sense, like anything what you say, or anything when anybody tell you and push down with you. Once you have a US stamp or steal money, we are going to say yes. This can't be happening. This cannot be happening. We see the unfold right in front of either you tell we say no, rain are poor, and the place of flood and you tell we say no, a sun shine out there. Because of you, we're not going to win back the next election. And if no labor right now, tell me I go tell you, because me a labor right. And I respect you, but this a movie where you make. This a movie where you make. Come on, man. Come on. This should have been a bipartisan move. This should have been something where you and the other parties sit down and talk about, and you propose it to the public, and you take a vote on this. This is going to affect every single person in Jamaica. This is not something where you, no. And the thing is, you know you're wrong, you know. That's why they grow on Liti and come on caps. When they grow on Liti and come on caps, that's why you cannot admit it. So this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do, regardless of whatever or however people feel. And that's going to be the bottom line. That is what is going to be the bottom line. This is where you pull. We guarantee you say, you don't have no more win-a-win. You don't have no more win-a-win. And the Labour Party don't have no more win-a-win for a good while. This way you pull. And I treat people them like idiots.
Straight out of the Labour at them mouth, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. TikTok, come over to Bolo TBV here. Bolo TBV have the marathon I run through the morning. Yeah. Zane, come over to Bolo TBV. Alright? That is it. Bolo TBV not gonna win. I'm gonna stay right over there. I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna start off the second half of the marathon.
Gentlemen, welcome to the platform. It's your brother Bolo V&R, and we are here.
Alright, my side. Bolo and Beautiful, good morning.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
Bolo and Beautiful, pick up yourself. Good morning, Queen.
Those options are.
You guys, Black Loki, what's up? Bolo for president.
Wonderful stuff. Right?
Yo, wanna come over to Bolo TBV on YouTube. Alright? Come over to Bolo TBV on YouTube. Let me show you a page. Yeah, man, I hit me around the marathon pan. Was straight through. I have some very important videos of events and stuff that happen. Where I know a lot of people miss some of my reaction them. Yeah, I got 4 channels. This is the one of my channels. If you go to my when the people on TikTok, when you go to my this is the channel. Every channel you go on for me, right? You see? Bolo TBV, you can see that? I don't know if it's too bright. See? Bolo TBV, right? Bolo TBV. So that's BOLO space TBV. This throwback videos. Alright? So you guys on TikTok, come over to Bolo TBV. You guys on Bolo V&R clips, come over to Bolo TBV. Same thing for you guys. God bless you. See y'all later. And look, when you go on any of my channels and you press more on YouTube, it's the links to all of my channels. V&R stands for views and reactions. So Bolo, views and reactions. That's why I react to so many videos. And I give my views. So views and reactions, that's what the VR stands for. Alright? Alright, my people. And that's a good question. A lot of people don't ask that. Alright, see, I'm live over there. Come over to Bolo TBV. I'll be live all night. Alright? Bolo TBV. Bolo TBV. See you guys later. Appreciate y'all. Virtual reality. Yo, boy.